Well, hello. Wow, hey, there's 4 of you out there. Welcome. Oh, I got the music on rinse and repeat. How y'all doing? So I'm started up the live here for just a little bit, and I've got some guests already. Hey, Colonel Moley. Hi, Michael.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
guys.
just dropping in to say see ya.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm gonna go hang out with my wife and kids, if I think they're gonna go to bed in a little bit, so I might rejoin here in a bit. But if I don't, have a good night.
All right. Well, you have a great one, Michael.
All right.
Talk to you later this week.
Later, guys.
Take care.
See ya.
See you, Michael.
Now let's see. Let's try something here.
Okay.
If I turn my camera, I don't know if you want to turn your camera on, but if I turn my camera on in Discord, and if you do the same thing, then it's a lot like having a live session. Let's see. Oh God, that's all the world needs.
Yeah, right.
See, look
It's
at
like being live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Now, if I get rid of, I don't know if you can see it on. I'm streaming on 4 platforms right now. If I get rid of this, there now it's like totally like that, right? It's a stream within a stream.
Where are we broadcast to?
We are broadcasting on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, and on Twitter, all at the same time.
Oh, Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
And Twitter. Okay. All right.
I haven't tested Twitter. I just set that up tonight. So, and we're for the first time we're streaming in full 1080p.
Ooh.
I got to check the Twitter stream. I don't know. I've never seen what Twitter streaming feels like or what it looks like. Let's see. Is there? Oh, good God! There it is. I'm looking at myself on Twitter, and I see your face too. Look, check it out.
Oh, well, there we go. Look at that.
Holy moly! This stream.
You know, I stopped using Twitter like 3 or 4 years ago.
Really? I don't use it either.
Yeah,
but
completely.
But the Steamer Yard had an option to set it up for Twitter, so I thought, what the hell? So I just set it up there. So
I'm not sure, but I think I even deleted my account on Twitter.
Really? Well, that's going at it with a vengeance. Hey, check this out. I got some new toys to play with here. Listen to this. So at a push of a button, let's see. Let's have some music. Should start. Oh, you know what it is? It takes a second because it has to go to the. Can you hear that?
No.
You can't. No, you can't. That's not going to help. You can't hear it. You know why? Because you are in Discord. So the feeds coming from Discord coming into Steamer Yard, and then in Steamer Yard, I'm adding music. So you can't see any of the special effects.
Right.
Because of that. But people who are watching can. Let's see if there's any comments. People who are watching can. So let me know. There's there's 3 people watching right now. Let me know if you can hear that, everybody.
Yeah, and I can't see comments. So if anybody's saying anything that expecting a reply from me, sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see. I'm not seeing any of that.
Right. Oh, and then so I got a comment from Tartret says, Kurt, have you ever suffered tank slap while riding? No, I never have. Thank gosh. That's very scary to me. And I've seen videos of people doing that, but no, I haven't.
What is it?
When the bike starts, free wobbling,
right,
and it flapping you all around.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun, would it?
No, it wouldn't. Oh, who's here? Let's see. It is. We have a guest. Another.
Like
Oh,
going
it's
down,
virtual.
going downhill on a skateboard.
Yes, exactly. Very much like that. We have virtual joining us.
I'm on the air. Oh shit!
You weren't
I thought this was a bridge.
You weren't expecting that. You are on air, my friend.
Yeah, this is live.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Are you okay
Well,
with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Good. Good. Well,
So let me
We're
ask.
live.
Let me ask something, Kurt.
Yeah.
What speed?
Yeah.
What speed would you have to be going for that to happen?
It all depends on the motorcycle, right? I really don't know of the engineering or the mechanics or the physics of it all. I've only seen videos of it happening, and it looks awfully scary. And it often results in an accident.
Sure.
Let's take a look. We can bring it up with a video, right? Here we go. YouTube. Virtual. Can you see? Are you watching the stream? Are you watching the stream? Or are you on Discord?
I'm on Discord, but I can probably see what you're streaming.
Slap. Well, you know what? You can see
I think so.
if I share my friggin' screen, which Discord will allow me to do. Hold on, let me try this. I mean, good gosh, this is like this layer upon layer of technology here. Let's see. On air, screen. If I share my screen, then you guys can see that too, and I can.
I'm just seeing your icon.
I haven't shared anything just
yet.
yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Wow. Molly's camera quality is really good.
Thank you.
iPhone. Wow.
iPhone 10.
Oh wow. I'm still on the 8.
iPhone XS Max.
So,
and we're going down to order the 13 tomorrow.
Let's see. So if I go there, so now we should see all three of you. Your voice has
Okay, I'm seeing myself and there we go. There you go.
Okay, there we go. I should be coming back. Reconnect. All right, guys, can you hear me? I kind of dropped off.
Yeah, you dropped off there for a second.
I had lesson learned. I had two Discords. I had 2 Discords running, and the other one superseded that one. So now, okay, so you can see the screen now, right?
I just see your icon and his icon, and then my face.
And hold on, let's see if I can figure this out. Let's see. Turn on. Is my video on? No. Turn on the camera.
I'm not seeing it.
Okay, it's coming.
Something's coming.
It's coming on now. There's that.
Okay, there you are.
And let's share the screen with audio.
And I see something that says watch stream.
Can you see my screen now?
Oh,
nope.
Wow.
It says mine says watch stream. Do I tap on that?
Yeah.
I'm watching a video call of the video call.
Amazing. As Poe would say, a dream within a dream.
Yeah.
Is the video playing?
Are you able to see the video? Are you able to see the screen virtual?
Oh yeah, I can see. Yep, I can see.
I see a black screen that has some writing on it.
Okay, how about this? Now, can you see the YouTube list of videos?
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, there we go.
All it was I was accidentally. I was just showing you Discord, so it didn't make any sense. Okay, so let's watch.
Okay,
let's watch Death Wobble and Tank Slap. Here we go. You guys, can you hear the? Let's see. Can you hear the sound? There should.
Yep.
No, I'm not getting any sound.
I hear it. Sounds like a Molly problem.
Yeah. Okay. Now watch. Here goes the tank slap.
Nah, it's real choppy for me. It's going like frame.
Super.
It's like frame by frame here.
Yeah.
Is it going frame by frame
like
for
10
you?
frames a minute.
Virtual?
Yeah, it's not
very, very choppy.
Oh, okay. So the video quality is terrible, huh?
But now I know what to look for.
Yeah. So okay, so that wasn't any good, but otherwise, is the quality good? Otherwise,
yeah.
You can see
going alone Discord. Yeah, it looks good.
You can see all of that. That's good. And now we're back here. Oh well, look at that screen within a screen forever.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It dives into it. And
Well, gentlemen, lunch is coming my way,
yeah,
and it looks like the missus has made fondue.
fondue.
Oh man. That's so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Beef
anyway,
fondue?
Kurt, the reason I laughed before when you said that, I thought you said taint slap on your bike. I was like, taint slap? What the hell's taint slap?
That's what it is. That's what it is. Tank slap.
No. I thought you said taint. Taint.
I don't hear it. What?
I thought you said taint.
Taint slap. I don't get it.
Kurt, do you know
Oh
taint?
god.
Kurt, do you know taint?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's that space between your testicles and your butthole, that skin.
I didn't.
Because there taint nothing there.
I didn't know that. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's called the taint. So I thought he said, do you ever have taint?
Oh, no.
Okay. Gentlemen,
That's funny.
lunchtime here.
All right.
Good seeing you again, Kurt.
All right. Take care, Molly.
You guys have
See
a
you,
great
Molly.
day.
You too.
Yeah,
Peace out.
for sure.
Bye
You too.
bye. So virtual. I was just talking to Michael just a little bit about your. Oh, there he goes. With a nice echo there.
Into just a echoing tunnel into
Yeah.
the void.
Let me stop that. I think I can stop that. Stop the screen. There we go. Stop streaming. Okay, good. So I was telling Michael just a while ago, he was in here, about your map. He hadn't seen your map yet. And have you been working on that at all?
Oh yeah, so I actually I followed your videos, and in your videos, your trip, your like 20-mile trip from Fuji City to I followed the
that
GPS
video,
location. So I put in the GPS locations that you put in at the end.
Right.
I gotta find out like where you were and stuff to know what to expect. And actually, I found a spot in the area that you recommended for me to stealth camp, and I found like a perfect little plot of land that's like off the road. It's just perfect. It's
you
like
want to show it to me?
meant for me.
You want to show it to me?
Yeah.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can show it. Just
share your Google Earth?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Awesome.
Yep. Just 1 second. I'll boot it up here.
Great. So those of you who don't know, and by the way, we're streaming on 4 platforms, virtual. So
wow.
Although there's only four people watching, but and well, hello everybody, welcome. Virtual is planning a trip to Japan, a walking trip to Japan. You're going to stay on the main island though, right? You're not going to.
Oh yeah. This is all on the main island.
Okay. So but roughly from Tokyo to the Osaka, Kyoto area?
To Nagoya. Well, to the edge. It's like the edge of Nagoya. I can't get directly into like Nagoya, like the core of Nagoya, just because like I can't. There's nowhere to stealth camp in Nagoya. It's so dense that I can't like get into the core. So instead, I'm having to veer off into some farmland and take the nearest. It's in Nagoya. It's an airport in Nagoya, but technically I am in Nagoya, but it's like I'm not experiencing Nagoya at all. I'm just going to the farmland just to get to the airport because, I can't experience it because I can't stealth camp in Nagoya because it's way too dense.
Yeah.
I tried to find a place, but so I'll share my screen.
You're going to find a lot of that corridor if you're going to stay along the coast, right? A lot of that corridor is urban all the way down, but you can get right to the edge. It's not very thick, right? I mean, it's not very many miles between the sea and the coast. So you just get to the sea or the sea or the mountains. You just get to the sea or the mountains, and you'll find someplace to camp on either edge.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay, I got to click watch stream. Look at that. Great. Now let me maximize that so that we can see that. Bingo. There we go.
So this here, this big one going up here, this is, I did this just as like a plan B in case I wanted to do this, but it ended up being pretty difficult.
Wait, before you do
finding
that, for those
places
that
to
aren't familiar, those aren't familiar, can you just zip back out a little bit so they have a
Oh,
catch
yeah,
up or
yeah, yeah. So yeah, so these yellow markers
yes.
are potential places. Well, yeah, potential places to stealth camp, and the blue markers are every 7-Eleven and Family Mart like that are along the
Oh,
route.
it grew. It was just
So,
7-Eleven last time we talked, or was
oh
it all?
yeah, 7-Eleven and Family Mart, but it's majority are all
So
Family
so you
Marts. I mean,
so you don't
because
if you get tired of the Family Mart chicken, you can get the 7-Eleven chicken.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm curious. Now, this is just
exactly.
a short aside. It would be interesting to see. You've done all the work. Are the Family Marts and the 7-Elevens roughly co-located? You know what I mean? I mean, do the companies like?
Oh, so yeah, so the Family Marts that I found, they're more prominent up north. I don't think 7-Eleven really wants to deal with too many locations like up in the boonies, like
Uh-huh.
way up in here, like up in here. You will find a 7-Eleven up in here that's 24 hours, believe it or not, which is surprising. But Family Mart really dominates more up north. Down here, there aren't very many Family Marts. There really aren't many that I checked off
Wait,
because 7-Eleven dominates all along the coast.
wait. So you're saying 7-Eleven along the coast, Family Mart inland.
Yeah, Family Mart really um, becomes more prominent, more inland. Yeah,
Oh, interesting. Okay,
way
so
more.
is it are all the blue ones? Are those are all both those are all convenience stores, right?
Yeah, these are all convenience stores. Yeah. Some of them, like up in here, I'm not doing this route. I'm not sure if I'll ever do this route, but some of them, there wasn't a Family Mart or a 7-Eleven. So I had to, daily, there's like random ones that I had to find. This one called like Daily or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. Some like random ones
Yeah,
that,
lesser combini.
yeah, 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 lesser convenient. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly.
Hey, we got a
So,
question for you. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, you weren't done talking. Sorry.
Oh no, no, no. Go on, go on.
So
Yeah.
some Tart Red is asking, is it possible to stealth camp in Japan? Old people seem to enjoy reporting weird stuff to the police. That is a true statement.
Yeah, that is a true statement. So, obviously, Kurt and I talked about this before. There's like always going to be eyes on you in Japan, right? No matter what you do. And I'm not condoning stealth camping, though I would like people to take this route and build off of it. But at the same time, it's like I kind of like don't want to promote it too much. It's, I'm making sure the places that I'm stealth camping are pretty. How do I put this? In questionable areas that could be in some sort of gray area. Also, like this, for example, along this shoreline here, or along the what do you call this? Um, Help me out here, Kurt.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
river,
the Tama,
the
yeah,
Tama
the river
River,
here,
yeah,
yeah, river.
Tamagawa.
God, yeah. So if I set up here at night and then leave before the sun comes up, I mean, my odds of getting caught are, you know, I
Yeah,
would like to think cut in
I
half.
think they're very low.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah, very, very low. And I mean, I don't think Japan's going to spend the resources on security guards securing, a baseball field at night. Like, I highly doubt it.
yeah,
So, all of them are either in cities. I aim for baseball diamonds, and more to the west here, they're more like sometimes it's just like in a forest. Like, this is like no location. It's literally just a GPS location. So this will be like, I don't even know where this is. I haven't double
Well,
checked all
okay.
of these,
So
so I'm gonna have to.
let's back it up a little bit for some that don't know. So can you go back out into space a little further, and those of you, so we can see a bigger picture of what you're looking at. And for those of you who are wondering, the flickering, that's not your computer. It's just happening as part of the stream. so it flickers once in a while. I don't know if you see that virtual, but so go back a little further because people may not even have their bearing on just where we are. Or if are you able to go back higher into space or?
Yeah. Yep. So that was Tokyo.
So
We
that's
were in
okay. So there we go. There we go.
starting in
So
Tokyo.
point out
Yeah.
Tokyo. There's the Tokyo metropolitan area there on the right,
Yeah.
and then the Nagoya is down below, and then there's Izu Peninsula sticking out, and so you've basically got two routes with an alternative route. Is that right?
This isn't an alternative route. This is something I just did. This can be deleted. I'm not doing this route anymore.
What?
This is somebody said that up along the shoreline it was going to get really, really boring. So I'm like, well, maybe I might try going inland and seeing like what's up here. And it's actually tougher to stealth camp more inland, believe it or not. I had less. Yeah, I had to stay at I had no choice but to stay in a hotel in and around here. I couldn't even find a place to stealth camp,
Wait.
which was shocking.
You saying this in the past tense? You did this before?
No. When I was planning this trip, this route here. When I was planning this, I couldn't find. Yeah. No, I haven't done this trip. I haven't even been to Japan yet. So
I get it. So
yeah, this can be deleted though. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this trip right here.
So maybe we can start back in Tokyo. Show us your first plan, to stay, if you don't mind. How you you arrive in Narita, and what are you going to do?
I'm going to stay at a capsule hotel. I haven't picked one yet though for the first night because I'm not going to get off a plane and then immediately sleep in a tent. I mean, it's going to be like insane. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to stay in a capsule hotel.
So are you going to you're going to take the airport train from Chiba, from Narita into the city?
Yeah, I'm just going to get I'm just going to get a cab.
So you're going to stumble out of Tokyo Station into the streets of Tokyo.
Correct.
On a pleasant spring afternoon, right?
Correct.
With a backpack on your back and a dream in your heart.
And a jet lag in my eyes.
And a jet lag in your eyes. And you're going to be like, where can I get some yakitori and a beer, right?
Yeah, or just a bed.
So is that yellow? Is that yellow in the center there? Is that strategic? Is that where you're going to stay the first night? Or
I haven't picked one. It's going to be
capsule hotel.
This is a capsule hotel, but good thing I double checked because I was like, oh, I'll stay at this one. And then a week later, I was double checking, and turns out that this capsule hotel is women's only. So it's a good thing that I double checked.
Hey, why don't you stay at that guest house that Tokyo Sam's always talking about? Tokyo Sam, you stay there for a week and acclimate. I know time is short, right? But it's only like $100 a week.
Well, that's it. Well, I only need a day.
Yeah, so I don't know if they'll do it by the day, but it's Sam's always it's just they sponsor. He lives there and they sponsor him, and it's like he's always saying.
Oh, so it'd be really easy to find. I know Tokyo Sam. I can search up his video and find it. Yeah, well, that'd be great because I haven't even landed on a spot. All I know
he freaking
it
calls
to be
out
in this area.
Every single one of his videos. It's his sponsor. It's like Shin something or another guest house, and he lives there. So I bet he could hook you up. And he's like right. I think he's right in Shinjuku or something like that.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that seems like the most logical, way to go.
Yeah, look him up.
Plus, Tokyo Sam, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I watched a few of his videos.
And then he'll have you sit on that couch full of covered up with tape, and he can interview you for his stream.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Your first night in Japan and you're live with Tokyo Sam.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be so cool.
Awesome.
I want to go see the giant Gundam, but I just don't have time, which really sucks.
Oh yeah,
the big Gundam.
Yeah, that's
like in here, but I just don't have time to go see it. Unfortunately,
that thing came to Shizuoka.
Yeah.
I took Emily to see it when it was down there. So
yeah. Oh, there was like the huge one. And then there's the one that's like out in front of the mall.
Oh,
there's like one that's like half the size. I think it's something like that, and it's like outside of a mall, and they change it. I wanted to go see
Oh,
that one. The other one I would have to time, right? Because it's only
I
you
think
can only go
so.
see it at a certain time, and I
Periods,
don't
yeah.
want to revolve my trip around. You know what I mean? Seeing a Gundam statue this trip.
Right.
You know, I don't want to revolve this trip around any timeline. The only timeline I should be meeting is my flight at the very end. That's the only thing I really want to.
Good call. Hey, let's welcome
Yeah,
Erica.
yeah.
Erica, hi there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey.
I'm fine.
Party's complete. Erica's here. Woo. Great. Virtual is showing us his
Yeah.
more of his map. We're getting some of his. We're talking about his planned walking trip of Japan. Doesn't that sound
Cool.
exciting?
Yeah.
Yes.
I finally I've been training for a month now where I walk 9 miles once a week. And I'm at a point now where I could walk 9 miles and my legs don't hurt after. So I'm making progress.
Nine
So
9 miles in how far? What? One
in
week?
9 miles in 1 day a week. Yeah, 1 day a week, 9 miles straight, and I can do it now without my legs hurting, which is like, and obviously like I'm an achievement. I just now have to do that for like a week straight to really push myself to the test because I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. Right, I have to be physically in shape to do it. So,
Um, are
um,
you gonna
yeah, but yeah, my legs. Sorry, go on.
are you gonna have good footwear?
Oh yeah, yeah. So the shoes that I'm using, Hoka's. I don't know if you've ever heard that brand.
Haven't.
They're pretty like well known walking shoe. That's what I'm using right now to train.
Oh, okay.
And I've already walked like how many miles? 40 miles in them, and they're great.
Okay.
They're really good. They should last me 500 miles. So by the time this trip comes around, I'll probably need a new pair. But yeah,
So
it's
are
really
you?
interesting.
Let me just.
I'm in,
I'm
I'm,
gonna. I just gonna give you point something out. Hold on. Send now. I just want to point something out that if you have it might be if just I don't know how you can handle this, but if your shoes wear out, sometimes it's hard to find shoes that fit in Japan.
I'm going with a brand new pair of shoes.
Okay.
The pair of shoes that I'm wearing are good for 500 miles. This is a 200-mile trip. I'm going like with brand new, like right off. I'm not even going to wear them before I go to Japan.
I'm going to give you a tip. A tip that might help.
Yeah.
Remember Jumbo
Yeah.
and Joe we talked about last time?
Yeah. The department store. Yes.
Yeah. It's a hardware. Yeah, the hardware store. They have
a hardware store.
They have like work boots, right? But really they're more like hiking boots, right? That I found that are in big sizes if you need. So keep that in mind if you're in a pinch in Japan and you can't find anything. Try to find a hardware store. You might find that they have some work boots that are actually hiking boots that'll fit.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll do that then. Yeah. And the name of that, what was the name of that?
Jumbo Encho. Hey, see if you ought to see if you can find some. And really any hardware store will do. Cinecyclist, hi there.
I should
This is Happy Friday. Yeah.
And even like without the shoes, I think I should just mark that on the map just in case I need something.
Yeah.
But what I'm really hoping for is like there's crossing like a lot of farmland, a lot of like boring areas. I'm hoping people can help me out. I'm like where like what some towns are like known for, or like what should I see? Like this one here. Is this one good for seafood or shrimp or something like that? Is this one you said was good for shrimp? I can't remember.
Wait. Oh, that the one for shrimp was Yui.
Yui. Okay.
Yeah,
like this one.
Sakura Ebi.
I have no idea
Hamamatsu.
what to see here.
You want to go there? You want to get eel, freshwater eel.
Oh, eel. See, so now I know. So
yep,
now
see
I know
that,
eel.
See that big,
okay.
See that big lake? It's actually a lagoon thing over there on the left. It's chock full of killer man-eating eels.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So don't swim there, but you can eat them. They're
really
good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely be doing a lot of swimming because bathing. I'm gonna be just washing myself in the.
You're gonna find
sea. So
you're gonna find that getting in the ocean in Japan is kind of an interesting thing. It's like for some reason it's kind of intimidating. It's kind of scary.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, even like like if it's.
Why do you say that?
I don't. Do you have any thoughts, Erica? I don't know. Have you ever been to the sea in Japan, Erica?
Not really. And my advice is to you, um, is to watch Mr. Kurt's former hiking videos.
Oh, I've seen all of them.
Cool.
I've seen like literally like every single bullet train video, and well now every single bullet train video because he just told me about the playlist, whatever. So I've seen every single one, and Kurt's the one that inspired me to do this trip. So if it wasn't for Kurt, I probably wouldn't be that interested in doing this trip. But now that I know, yeah.
Well, thank you for
if
the hearty
I were more
recommendation, Erica. Well, just
if I were more experienced, I'd love to go more up north because I want to see abandoned Japan. I mean, that's really what I want to see.
well, when you get to
Yeah.
when we'll talk about it. We'll get to the point, and I'll give you some tips about how you can see some abandoned Japan relatively easily, without having to go too far in. I know a couple places you can go, but just to address that point about, I've asked my wife about this. Why is the ocean scary? And she said basically because it's scary. You know,
It's a reason within itself.
yes. I mean, you
Yeah.
witness the events of the tsunami, and we have hurricanes, and the ocean just isn't a place like that you go to swim. But you certainly can, and you can do it safely. Lafcadio Hearn, the author, has a great essay that he wrote about swimming at night off of the coast of Yaizu down in Shizuoka, which if you ask anybody today in Yaizu about swimming off the coast there at night, they're going to think you're nuts. But, he was a foreigner, so
Yeah.
he didn't know better, right? So
Yeah, he got the pass.
yeah, he did.
Like,
so
yeah.
So tell us, you over there back in Tokyo, show us the first dot that's meaningful to you in Tokyo.
Oh, it's going to be well, that's the other thing. Like, what? I'm not really interested in the big cities. I looked at what's the big corner there? Akihabara is that what it's called? I can't remember.
Is that the electronics place?
It's like a big city corner. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Are you thinking about the Shibuya Scramble, where all the intersection of all
No,
the
not
people
that
walking,
one. It begins with an A.
Aki-
No, not that
Akihabara,
one.
Asakutsa.
Akibara or something.
Probably.
Or something. It's like a block dedicated to like all this like anime stuff or whatever.
Oh yes.
But I'm just like not really.
Hey, okay. Erica
Yeah.
should know, right? She's the puppy kitty otaku, by the way. What is that?
Oh, really?
What's the anime area, Erica? Do you remember?
It's Akihabara,
There we go.
I
See?
was right.
We've got the expert in the
also
house.
known as
Okay.
Akiba for short.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Erica. You coming through on a pinch.
Thank you.
But they don't.
Yeah.
But they don't have too many real puppies or kitties there. I don't think, do they? Right.
Well, I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure there's like plenty of other places that have cafes
Yes.
that are
yes.
dedicated to cats and dogs.
Now you
and
would
even
go.
Oh,
more
yeah.
animals
Hi,
like
Andy.
owls and ferrets.
And you would go there in a minute, wouldn't you, Erica?
Yes, because
You're the
I
puppy,
don't have any pets currently.
and because you're the
and
puppy kitty otaku.
It's always nice to have some company.
Yes, indeed. Well, I know you would. That would be awesome. Hey, Andy's here. Hi, Andy. I think he's muted.
Oh, is he? Is he muted?
Yeah. So okay, so we still have yet to see the significance of the first blue dot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the yellow dot. Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between the yellow and the blue?
Well, the yellow is the my destination. I have to get there from yellow dot to yellow dot by the end of the day, so it's going to take around the distance between each one is like 9 miles between each dot. Sometimes I have to go an extra mile to like 12 miles, just to like because that's the only stealth camping potential that I could find. It's like the extra like 2 miles away or 3 miles away, but so the yellow is where I'm camping. The blue is the convenience stores. So, like the first one's like just on a baseball diamond up along the river, and they're like really not very like not what's the word? Nothing exciting about the places that I'm sleeping.
I think
They're
that's what
very
makes
like
it.
uneventful.
I think that's what makes it exciting. I mean, it's
yeah.
what you're going to do. I mean, sleeping in a baseball diamond. Show us the first. Show us. Okay, the first night you're going to stay. You're going to stay in a capsule hotel, right? So, okay, let's just take us forward. You get up in the morning from that capsule hotel, and I know you're traveling light. You got like 30 pounds on your back, right? And you head out. You head out walking.
very-
you head out walking west, right?
Yeah, west. Yeah, immediately start walking west. I don't even have time to go see the Gundam.
Are you
over
gonna?
here 'cause it'll cut
You know how you have
time
to
and-
do this, right? Okay, you have to start at Nihonbashi. Do
Oh,
you know why?
where might that be?
The significance of that?
No idea why.
In the Edo period, there's actually a bridge. It's the Japan Bridge. It's called Nihonbashi, and it's in there somewhere. In the Edo period, all distances in Japan were measured from the Nihonbashi. It's like the center of the Edo, and so like the distances to everywhere. So that's like it is the starting. It is ground zero for Tokyo.
Oh well, I have to start there now.
Yes.
No,
Can you
I
find
have
it?
to start there.
It's over
Can
one
you-
of the. It's over the river. Does that thing have a search function? I'll see if I can
Oh
find it.
yeah, but how do you spell that? How do you spell?
Nippon Bashi. I'm trying to look it up. And it's not very appealing. You go there these days, and it doesn't look
Oh,
very
gosh.
fancy because it's like it's got a big overpass over it, right? But it is ground zero for all things Japan. Let's see if I can find a photos of it. But it's not very pretty. Nippon Bashi Wikipedia.
Okay, so I'm in Neep. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that.
Here it is. Here, look how lame that is. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Wait.
But okay.
I can't see your screen.
Okay, but if you look at it, Nipponbashi old woodblock print. There's a great woodblock print of the daimyo leading out. They're heading out from Nihonbashi, and one of the retainers is showing his ass to the daimyo. It's a mind blower when you think about it. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. It shows them going over the bridge. Anyway, if you can start your journey there, then that will be a good. I think it'll be a good place to start.
Yeah.
Where
Just can't find it on the map right here. I
Oh.
mean, there's a number of bridges here.
Okay, let me see.
I'm not sure which one
Okay.
is the one.
You're using Google Earth, right? Oh, I got a button that can do it. I can push the button now, and it brings up push.
Or Google Maps.
Look at this. I've got this stream thingy, and I push a button, and it launches Google Earth.
Oh wow.
It takes a second to load, though.
I see a couple of bridges here that might be, if I'm not 100% sure.
It's got to be there. We just got to use the right keywords, and I'm probably giving you the wrong thing. Help out Andy or Erica if either of you know better how we can find this thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here's Google Earth coming up. Maybe. What
are you guys looking for again?
Nihonbashi, the bridge in Tokyo. It's ground zero for all things Japan. I've got a picture of it right there. It's a crappy looking bridge, but back in the Edo period, it was quite significant. Okay, here we go. I've got Google Earth coming up now. I think I might be able to find it if I can get to Tokyo. Come on, bring that up. Tokyo, and just to remind you all, we are streaming. So, if you're in the on-air channel, that's the significance. Virtual, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see you. Like you.
You see me. Oh, you know why? It's
but I don't
because
see
you're
your screen.
because you're looking through the
Oh yeah.
that thing. Now I know that it has there's a big roadway that goes right over it. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, Nippon. Let's try Nippon.
If you send me Is there a way to link the coordinates or something like that, and I can just put it into mine?
Maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what this goes. I said Nippon Bridge and it's taking me to somewhere else. Let's try it like this.
I'm probably looking right at it. I just don't know which one it is.
Osaka, Nihonbashi. Oh, and maybe Nihon, Nihon. I was giving you the wrong spelling. No, that's not it either.
Oh,
There's, you could spell Japan that way, and it's hidden down there.
Nihon.
Hon. Nbashi. Nihonbashi.
Okay. Oh, I think is this it?
Well, the thing is, it's covered up by a big expressway. The historic one is.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm doing a rotten job of leading you to it.
oh, I think this must be it. I put it in.
Let's go back to.
And it's just showing me the picture of this bridge.
That's it. Yep. Let's see. It should give you some history there, right? Nihonbashi is a bustling commercial quarter for its landmark 17th century canal bridge. That's it.
Oh, okay. So where is it on here, though? It's right. This is it. Wait. This would be it, or God, that's
it's under,
really
confusing. It's going over that waterway. The funny thing is, it's got that expressway going over the top of it. So yeah, it's.
Oh, so this.
That's probably it right there. I think that might be it. Yes.
There are 3 here. 1, 2. There's 3. So this one here should be it.
That looks like it. Yeah. Because I remember when I went there that there was that ugly expressway going right over the top. Although it could be it over there just to the left too. It's one of those bridges. Wait,
I'll hit both of them. That way there's no second guessing.
That is it. The first one. See, it says Edo Bridge. Do you see the one on the right?
Oh, yeah. Right
Edo
here,
is the old name for Tokyo, so that's Tokyo Bridge. That's probably it.
Oh, well, I'm going to mark this right now. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to save it as start place.
As your start.
There.
That'd be a good starting point. So, okay, so let's picture this. So you arrive. You stay in the capsule hotel. You wake up the next morning slightly refreshed and hungover. And you hoist your you hoist and you hoist your 35-pound pack on your back and you start walking west. Where's your next destination?
Well, now I'm gonna go east because I have to start at the bridge.
Oh, well, why don't you get a capsule hotel by the bridge or sleep under the bridge?
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna find one that's like really close to the bridge. Oh wait, the bridge wasn't that east as I thought it was. Oh, okay. It's like really like in the center. Oh, all right. So yeah, I'll just get a capsule hotel like in and around here. Or wherever. It doesn't have to be a capsule hotel. Whatever, Tokyo Sam, the place that sponsors him, I might stay there if it's close.
The guest house, yeah.
So that's the guest house, yeah.
What's that, Andy?
Shimbashi is where that's at.
You kind of
a little BT hub.
What is it? What? There's
in Western Tokyo, close by to Nishi Shinjuku.
There's a place he can stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting a hot tip here.
Although that's mostly for long-term type stuff. So if you're gonna stick around in like the Tokyo area for at least a month, then that would be a good spot.
He's not.
But anything short of that, I mean, you can still get some good value from it, but it's mostly meant for like not long-term stay.
He's not going to stay long, just a night, right?
And if it's just a night, then I'm not bothered.
Inglenese says, "Good to see you all. Good to see you as well. We're planning a trip for virtual here." So, but there's a place you're saying
capsule hotels out there, you'll be fine.
Andy, you're saying that there's plenty of places, right? Does he even need to make a reservation, or can he just go find something?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, do I need to make a reservation? Yeah.
I would, just to be on the safe side, but if you go to like booking.com or something like that, they have deals all the time. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Do capsule hotels ever take walk-ins or no?
I think capsule hotels do. The one that Eric Sir6 and I did. We just walked in and paid. So
I
it's so
think that's
convenient
how
because
they.
I don't want to have to.
I think that's kind of their stock and trade because a lot of people, it's a lot of you salarymen who missed the last train drinking, right, or something like that, right? Isn't that right, Eric? I mean, Andy.
yeah, basically.
Yeah. So I think as
Oh,
long as they've
okay.
got an opening, right, you're probably good. So
Oh, great.
so
All right.
I'm sure you.
Well, that's
I'm
good to
sure you
know.
can find
So-
something.
Because I would rather not have a place
I know. Go sleep in
to
the.
like.
Go
I
stealth
just.
camp in the Imperial Palace. Yeah.
I was actually just gonna say that. I was actually just gonna say that.
Oh, Cinecyclist
Yeah.
has a tip. He says, "New Koyo Hotel was good, but over near Kita Asakusa." So that.
Oh, where's that? Where
that's
that
east.
might be?
So New Koya.
That's
Say that again.
New
That's
Koya
east.
Hotel. Koyo Hotel. New Koyo Hotel.
Koyo.
Mm.
Right.
There,
Go.
new
Yeah.
Koyo. Put an N in there. New.
Just
Yeah,
N
I'm
U.
sorry. NEW. I'm sorry. I had a too high. So a new and the space. There you go.
They got 2 highs in Markage land now?
Yeah, my wife goes to the Japanese supermarket and gets them. She went every Saturday or Sunday. She goes to the Japanese supermarket and she always brings back, a couple of these for me. Isn't that sweet?
Which ones? Which ones you got?
This
I didn't
is
see them.
this is Chu. This is
Boards. Okay.
Sangardia Chuhai grapefruit. Love this. Erica,
What's the alcohol content in that one?
this is 6%. Erica, are you old enough to drink this stuff? Have you ever?
Most of the ones I've found outside of Japan are like 3 or 4%, and I'm like, I might as well just drink water.
でも it's a real deal.
私はビールはあまり好きじゃないです。
そう、なぜ？おいしくない？
美味しくないです。
と思う？
まずいです。
Yeah. Oh, you've just drinking the wrong beer. It's gotta be Asahi. That's the best one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And excuse me, Virtual. Also, in many Japanese hotels, they also serve you breakfast.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely taking advantage of that twice because I'm staying once in Tokyo and another place. I'm treating myself to this place. Where is it? What's it called? It's like a hot spring, whatever this place is. It's like a really nice view of Mount Fuji.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Is this in
Decided
Shizuoka
to-
Prefecture or Yamanashi or something?
This is in. Where is
Well, I
this?
can tell it looks like Yamanashi from the backside. Is it right there? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's Yamanashi. So that's over by the lakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
You lucky guys. You're gonna treat
Yeah.
yourself.
So I decided to treat myself.
Inglanes.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, I want to. Yeah.
Inglanes says that he's Erica. He says he likes the strong 9%, but he might have problems. Indeed, the 9% will knock you on your rear. The lemon flavor is good. I like that. I can't get that here though. So back to Tokyo. So you're in Tokyo. You wake up. You're walking out of the city, and you're gonna stay.
Yeah.
Where are you planning to stay?
I'm waking up. I'm regretting the whole trip.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Over regretting the whole thing.
Aw.
That ain't gonna happen. You are gonna be so you haven't been there, so you are gonna be so blown away. Tokyo is everything you imagine it is. It really is, and you're gonna feel safe and amazed and flabbergasted, and that'll kind of wear off after a little while. But it's gonna be amazing.
Be a culture shock for sure.
It'll be amazing. So some things will happen that'll kind of tarnish that a little bit. You want to, of course,
like what?
Well, you might have a run in with the law. Especially given that you're gonna stealth camp, right? And you might you might, and if they come, they'll probably take you to their police station and interrogate you. And that's happened to me.
Yeah.
And they don't let you out for a long time. And
what did you do again? Yeah, I remember you got into the police station. I can't remember what you did though.
I stole a bicycle. Not really.
I was like, no way.
So my very, 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 very first time in Japan, this is like 1989 or 87. Maybe it was 85 or something. I think it was 85. And I was there, and the guy that I knew there was saying, Kurt, you don't have to buy a bicycle. There's all these free bicycles, Gomi bikes, right? There was like literally up by the train station.
Yeah.
Piles of bikes.
Yeah. People like literally like, yeah. I know what you're talking, exactly what you're talking
about.
And
he said, just find one, right? So I'm an idiot that I know, okay, I'll pick one. I took one off the top, and I rode that thing around for like 6 months until one day a police officer came up and told me he had to come with me to the police station. I spent half a day in the police station because it was a stolen bicycle.
No way.
Yeah, I could have been deported.
How did the person
because it has, every bicycle has a little registration on it, right? So the police officer, and watch out with your bike. Make sure if it's a foreigner that you're in Japan, that your bicycle is on the up and up, because I've been stopped several times just by the police to make sure that I'm not on a stolen bicycle, because he basically you phoned in the registration, and it's to Mr. Suzuki, right? That's not me. So what ended up happening in the end was they contacted the owner. And they told him the story. Hey, we found this foreign devil with your bicycle, and he says that he picked it out of the trash. And that person basically said, I don't want to press any charges. They bought the story, which was true, and they let me go. So I was really lucky. That could have been forced to leave the country. So
really,
all for a Gomi
something
bike.
like that, eh?
Yeah. Be very, very careful. Very careful about that.
Oh, that's scary.
So my point is, you are already, for the police, they're gonna notice you, right? And if you're doing something that's out of the unusual, especially like setting up a tent on the riverbed, if someone sees you, you might have a visit from the police. And if you have a visit from the police, you're probably going to go to the police station, and you're going to have to explain yourself, and it's going to be tricky. So watch out.
Yeah, and then I'm going to be stepping on eggshells for the rest of the entire trip. If that happens, hopefully it happens towards the end, because if that happens it's more likely to happen in Tokyo, if anywhere, which is why I want to get out of Tokyo as fast as possible. If the police are going to get me, it's going to be in Tokyo.
The trick is going to be to make sure you're on land that is like for sure public land, like like on a beach. I mean, as weird as that is, on a beach, I think you probably get away with that as long as it's not like a swimming beach, but it's like, rough coastline or something like that. Watch out for those riverbeds, because those old people walk up and down on the banks of the river every night, and they notice everything. And if they can see, they spot you down there, they're gonna. But your plan to go to bed down after dark and be gone by light, maybe don't have any lights. I think you're going to get away with it. I think you'll be successful.
Yeah,
but be
hopefully. Gosh, yeah. This is why I really want to get out of Tokyo as less trips as possible. I was so naive. I thought I was going to be able to walk out of Tokyo in like a day.
Oh no, yeah, no.
I was like, nope, that's just not happening.
Have you considered? You mentioned something a minute ago about traveling a day's length. The yellow dots are a day's walk, right? So have you considered maybe trying to retrace the old Tokaido Highway? Because the old Tokaido Highway has these things called honjin. I think if I remember it right, and they were the special type of a hotel for the daimyo class, right? And they are 1 day apart. And so if you started at Nipponbashi and you trace the old Tokaido back, you might, if you could find the old honjin, that would give you an indication of a day's journey.
Oh, no way. Okay, maybe I should do that. I would like to travel on the Tokaido Highway as much as possible, because why wouldn't I? If it's right there, I want to walk it. That's what I want to do.
Trick is it's not there, right? So it's like bits and pieces. But as long as you have a rough idea, there are maps of where it is. And in fact, I used to have one. Get this: when I was an antique dealer, I came across a map of the old Tokaido Highway from like the 1900, right? It was all the way, right? And it showed where it all was, and
Yeah.
it's gone now. But I'm sure you could find it. Stuff maps.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the maps are plentiful of from like the 1900s and from today. I know it's broken up into bits and pieces and stuff like that. I think we talked about this before. How the road, like the construction, it stops at one point, then you have to go south, down south of a block or whatever. Then you have to continue on
right.
the next road. Yeah.
And Inglanes says,
So-
when I worked at Shinagawa, Tokyo for a week, and the Appa hotel cost me 60,000 yen for 6 nights. So $100 a night, roughly, huh? That seems like a good price.
Yeah, it seems like a reasonable. Yeah, pretty reasonable price.
And then he says,
Yeah.
I'm in the country. I'm in the countryside. It's much cheaper where I live. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot where you live. That's right. So back to the thing. So I keep interrupting you. So you've got your first yellow dot. There is outside of Tokyo, and what is that yellow dot? Where you plan to stay?
The first one,
or no,
outside of Tokyo.
Or no, the first one. The first one you plan to stay the night after the capsule hotel.
Oh yeah, this place here.
That's the river.
I thought this was
the
like
baseball field, right?
This is like not. It could be like any one of
You're gonna
these
sleep
or whatever.
on home. You're gonna
Wherever
sleep on the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, yeah. It could be here. It could be over here. It's wherever. You know what I mean? It could be wherever. In a perfect world, I would love to camp down here, but I think it's too dangerous. I really, and like people have warned me about flash floods and like campers dying on the river because of flash floods, and I don't want to go to sleep in my coffin. So
yeah,
like to avoid that as much as possible. But I thought like up along here was, I think this is like around the edge here, like maybe some trees or a bush or something like that.
Where you can,
or something.
I bet you.
Yeah.
I bet you could do that. It'd be tricky to find something flat, but I think you could probably do it. It's what month will that be?
Yeah.
It's gonna be spring, right?
Early. Yeah. I think I said early May. Yeah.
Early May. So mosquitoes won't be too bad yet.
Yeah. Plus, I'll have that spray or whatever.
Huh.
So, I'll bug spray and stuff like that. So, yeah. Maybe this is me being naive, but I'd like to think that my chances of getting caught stealth camping, like out in here, like in this area, I would like to think that my odds of getting caught are less out here. Like I don't even know what's this place here.
Let's take a look.
I haven't double checked any of these, so
looks like a little mountaintop.
This one's, I guess so. Yeah, I haven't double checked these, so yeah, I guess this is on some sort of like mountaintop or something. But yeah, there's like a road. That was it. There was like a road that went all the way up here to the top. And I was like, well, I mean, that seems pretty convenient. I mean, there's nobody around, so
that's going to be a lot more wild than it seems. That from the satellite.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get up on top of that thing, and it's going to feel like you probably still hear the traffic down below. You're still cars, but it's going to feel like you're really deep in the woods.
Yeah. Same with like this one here. Like this is literally just a path that goes up into the woods. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna find me here.
How are you gonna find that?
I'm pretty good.
Because I have some experience with that, spotting it on Google Earth, but then trying to find it in reality is a little hard.
Yeah. So what's your experience? Because I haven't gotten that far yet.
It's really hard. You get there and it doesn't. Well, what I did in the past was I would actually print out, like a screenshot of this, right, and then use that as my guide, because once you get there, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Because I would like to use, when you were doing this, did you have a smartphone?
I did, yeah.
Oh, wait. So couldn't you just like put in the like where you want to go, and then it would tell you the walking path to get there? Because Google Maps has like walking paths, right? It'll tell you how to get there from like by walking.
Well, the places that I wanted to go didn't have any roads or anything like that. So
fuck, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So I just drove to the end of some farm road and then parked and then went off into the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some comments coming in for you. And Glennie
yeah.
says, I was on a mountain resting in my car, and undercover police pulled up and asked me for my license. I showed them my driver's license and permanent residency. They immediately let me go. Yeah. Don't. You're going to get noticed, and have your paperwork in order. Good point, Englandese. I've had that happen too. I've had cops just pull me over, on my bike just because. And England says, my experience is the trails disappear real quick, so that don't rely on Google Maps. Yep, I agree. And then also, unless it's a
I'm
main
making
trail.
sure. I'm making sure that this one here, I wouldn't consider this if I couldn't see this on Street View. Like I can see this on Street View, so like I know I can map this on Google Maps on my phone.
But
I know it's like right in here.
But you might not have reception up there.
Oh yeah, I might not.
And and that, just looking at that right there, that's going to be a great place. Camping up there, just as long as you're out of sight of the road, you're going to be fine. But watch out for the boars and the bears. Although the bears aren't so bad. Oh no, the Japanese black bears are much worse. I'm sorry, I was saying that in reverse. So do watch out for bears, and do watch out for boars, and watch out for mukade too.
Do you think the police will stop me just if I'm just walking, like up in here, and not doing like I'm just walking?
That has
will they stop me?
Never happened to me. We're just walking on the farm roads. Never happened to me. But believe me, the farmers are gonna notice you. They're gonna see you, and you're really gonna stand out. So just be friendly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Friendly. Don't catch anybody. Yeah. Don't let anybody catch you setting up your tent or taking your tent down. Like, your idea of doing it out of sight is good. I don't think you'll be bothered by any police up there, but you will be noticed by the locals. And English adds that hornets are your worry, but he's going to be there in like May, so that's still pretty early. But you're right, you will certainly have to worry about hornets.
Yeah, like this whole trip can go. There's a chance that this whole trip could just be a total flop really quick. I mean, if I get caught by the police or something, I'm stepping on eggshells for the rest of the trip. Like I really, there's no room for error. I'm basically left booking motels and capsule hotels for almost the rest of the trip, until I get here along the beach. Because I mean, I don't think they're going to bother me along the beach. But there's a chance that there's a big chance that this whole trip could just be a total flop, and I could.
But that would be a pretty interesting adventure in its own right? I mean, maybe as long as you can have some contingency plans. I mean, maybe have a bit of a budget saved up for Airbnbs or something like that, or capsule hotels.
Yeah, I think so I'm bringing like the maximum amount that I can bring for cash, which I think is, can't remember how much it is.
Oh,
it's like $1,000 without being taxed on it.
There's a max
without being taxed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, without being taxed.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no,
whatever the max.
Dude, you're coming from United States, right?
Canada.
Okay, so I think it'll apply as well. When I was living in Japan, I kept my American bank account, and I had revenue that was in there, and I just used my ATM card. Just go to any post office, and you can draw up to $300.
No way.
Yeah, up to $300 a day.
I could just use my. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that really, okay. Because I was worried about that. I was like, God, I'm going to be carrying this cash with me.
No,
it's like a large amount of cash.
It'll cost you $5.
I didn't even know I could use my.
It'll cost you $5.
Oh my gosh.
To pull it out, but up to $300 a day, ish.
Oh my gosh.
I have
okay.
a Wells Fargo.
I did not know that.
Wells Fargo ATM. Yeah, I did it all the time. And post offices are everywhere. And get this, the ATMs are in English.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, my mind is just blown. Didn't even know that was possible. Yeah. I just assumed that my bank card would be void in Japan. But okay, well that's really great.
He's saying that up to 50,000 yen per transaction. So they've upped it since I left. And correct me if I'm wrong, Englandis. I think you can do that at a lot of konbinis too, but they charge a service charge for that. I found the post offices were the best because they didn't charge much of a service charge. They were everywhere, and the ATMs were dirt simple, and they were all the same.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, well that takes a load off
Good.
my mind. It's just I'm gonna have to go through all of these markers and really double check each one and really make sure that where I'm staying is secluded enough away from, prying eyes are always going to be there, but I want it to be in a place that's not, what's the word, not too like in your face. I guess I really, really want to be discreet when it comes to this.
You're gonna be fine.
stealth
You know
camping.
why? You know why you're gonna be fine? Because you're a considerate person that's thinking about the big picture. And I know that any Japanese that interacts with you, even if I don't know how good your Japanese is, but even if it's a challenge,
Non-existent.
okay, that may even be
complete.
That may even be a plus in your favor. Okay, the only time that Japan is really going to come down hard on you is if you're a dick, right? And you're an ass. If you, most Japanese people are going to think, this guy's doing some weird stuff. This is a little strange, but he's being pretty nice. And if you bow a lot and say I'm sorry a lot, I think don't you think, guys? I mean, the English out there lives there correctly. Don't you think that, unless it's something really egregious, I think you're going to find you're going to get along okay. I got a comment here.
Hopefully. I can only find one person on YouTube who stealth camped in like a park in Japan, like a public park, but I can't do like a public park. It was like in a city and like a dense city. I could never do that. But sorry, you said there was a comment.
Who's the guy that, you can't. I was going to say it's abroad in Japan that rode his bike all over the place, but he'd be impossible to reach. Maddie says, just remember to call your bank and let them know so they won't freeze your card. I had to call Wells Fargo from Japan to unfreeze it after a $300 withdrawal. Great point, Maddie. England says
I've had that happen before too. Yes, I've had that happen.
And England says that the service charge was only 200 yen in the hours of 10 to 5. But do be aware that the ATMs won't be available after the post office closed, right? So it's not like you.
So I'm
it's
doomed to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, after, but even then, I think if I remember right, some of the ATMs shut down after a certain time too, even though the 7-Eleven was open.
Oh. Right. Yeah. They have like a curfew. Yeah, for like the machines. Yeah, super odd.
Yeah,
really, really odd. Mind-boggling to me. I wonder why they do that.
Not that
very
much.
Strange to me.
Confirmed. Japan is really, really is the best. Works out at the end of the world in Japan. Yeah, I think, are you referring to the fact that of getting by on his basically Virtual's basic character, and you've got the right stuff for getting along in Japan, because you're not out to hurt anybody. You're just having a good time, and you might blow it a little bit, and you're going to be fine. England says, don't worry so much. At the end of your day, you're not doing any serious crime. LOL. Yep. Mostly for the police. Any police that are going to take an interest of you, it's for that reason. They're just going to find it interesting, right? They've got a pretty boring job for the most part. There isn't a lot of crime in Japan.
Yeah.
Spend a couple of hours, interrogating a foreigner that kind of gives them something to do. England says, I actually plan on stealth camping in the future, but I have a K car, so it's not as obvious. Good call. England says, just remember that Family Mart is not in English. That's true.
Oh.
And then 7-Eleven and Lawson are the best. Oh, okay. We got ourselves different.
Oh, Lawson. That was it. Lawson. Okay.
Lawson
that
Station.
was the other convenience store. The Lawson convenience stores.
Yeah, Lawson Station is what it's called.
Oh, Lawson Station. Oh, there's Lawson convenience stores.
Lawson Station is the full name of the convenience store.
Oh, okay. I was so confused.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So those are like way inland. Those are way. I don't even think I found a single. I didn't have to use a Lawson once. I don't think throughout this whole route along the coast. Really? I did have to use Lawson's going inland though. That's where I had to use them. Yeah.
Erica, what's your favorite Konbini if you have to choose one?
You're talking to me? Oh, okay.
Well,
at least by reputation.
I do like your 7-Eleven videos.
Oh yeah, but you know what? None of them have a bench.
Yeah, and I have the
Yeah.
bench marked on here.
Family Mart. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Family Mart has a bench, and he does have the bench marked.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Yeah, but I agree. Family Mart and Lawson are very English friendly.
Yes. 7-Eleven and Pickers
Oh.
everywhere, right?
So
I guess
maybe
so.
I should mark a few Lawsons. I don't think I'll have a problem with my phone has like that translator thing where it's like you point your camera at whatever's in a foreign language and it translates it in real time.
Really?
So
Cool.
yeah, it's Google Translate app. Yeah, you can just point your phone at whatever and then it'll translate it in real time through your camera. Yeah,
you got my home in your bullseye right there. There's
that's a bench.
That's the bench right there. That's the Family Mart. Check that out, Erica.
That's the bench.
That he's got the bench right there.
Cool.
Can you do a street view? Oh, there it is. There's the gas.
Wow.
There's our Family Mart.
There it is.
And there are the two benches right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That takes me back.
That's fascinating.
Wow. And hopefully you'll get a chance
and excuse me, Virtual. I just want to let you know that there's a Japanese / Canadian-ish business in Japan called Japadog.
Japadog. Is that a franchise?
Sort of. It was this Japanese man, and he worked in Canada for a amount of years, so he incorporated hot dogs with a Japanese style to it.
Oh, I would definitely take advantage of that. I'm pescatarian though. I only eat seafood for meat.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, but I would definitely if I.
Erica,
I
found
either,
Japadog as weird as that sounds, but it's not Japadog. It's Gapadog or Japadog.
I don't know. It's a play on Japanese and hot dog. I guess.
I may have found it. I found something called Japadog. It celebrates love, Japadog celebrity, and it sounds like it's that. I think I might have found it. So there's some in Vancouver too, California as well. How interesting! And so you say he should try that when he goes.
Yes, and try to find some vegetarian options too. Actually, Mr. Kurt loves natto.
I do.
And that's fermented soybeans, and I think that's vegetarian.
Oh yeah, that I really want to try.
You can
because
live on that.
It sounds like an acquired taste. Is it?
Yeah, but it's worth acquiring. It is so good and it's so cheap. You can get the pack of 3 for $1, right? Is England isn't that what it is? It's still about a hyakuyen for a pack of 3 or something like that. And it's really good and it'll really keep you healthy.
What is it? Is it bitter?
It's fermented soy. No, it's not. Well, I don't know. Erica, have you had natto?
No, but my sister loves natto, but I would say it's more of a slimy texture.
Yeah.
But it has flavoring to it because it gives you the packets, like Mr. Kurt said. And they're better than granola bars, like you stated in one video years ago.
Oh yeah, they have a bunch of protein in them.
But you'll need some chopsticks because they're messy but they are so good. Yeah, you could definitely live on this if budget's an issue. Not that much. Des says, Mamily Mart now has many English-speaking staff, even in the middle of nowhere. I was stunned to talk to someone in English in Tendo, Yamagata Prefecture. Are you referring to the fact that they have foreigners staff? That's what I found to be the case often, is that the staff at a lot of convenience stores are from elsewhere and they do speak English. And English says, I love natto, but only with mustard. Ah, yes. Some people like it with the mustard. Some people like it with the slimy sauce. And from Cosmos. Oh, Cosmos, the gas station. And then English says yes. And then I can come on if you like. Oh yeah, come on in. Do you know how to get here? Let me send the link to the Discord. So English is asking if we would like to have him come. Of course we would. Let me put the link over.
And excuse me, Virtual, I just want to give you advice that there's rest stops in Japan while you're hiking, like Mr. Kurt shown us in his videos when he got cucumbers and Mekon.
Oh, I remember. And that was like on like a wait. Was that like along like a farmer's road? It was on like in the middle of nowhere almost. And Kurt, you stopped and like a farmer was selling like cucumbers and stuff like that, like fresh produce.
Yeah.
It was like out in the middle of nowhere almost. I think.
Yes, that was.
I think that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was what it was.
Yeah.
Erica, I'm
Erica,
assuming.
Go ahead.
Go on, Kurt.
I was just saying, Erica's got a really good point there, right? Just keep a pocket full of hyakuen, of 100 yen coins, and you're going to find all. If you're vegetarian, you're going to find all kinds of farm stands, especially in May, right? Because spring is coming there, and you're going to get all kinds of great vegetables cheap, and lots of fruit too.
Yeah, the only thing is like I don't have the like I don't think I would buy like a raw cucumber just because like I don't have any like cooking utensils or anything. I just have a jet boil for ramen, right? Like I'm gonna be surviving mainly off of ramen.
I think you could do
and seafood.
Could you just wash the cucumber and eat it raw?
I mean, I could.
You know what you're gonna love?
I would rather not.
You're just I don't know.
To tell you the truth, it's delicious.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I guess if you like cucumber.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right.
I mean, I like cucumber. I've never had the urge to eat a cucumber just raw. I don't think.
And
plus,
you can have so much.
I just don't want to be carrying around a. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna. Yeah. And I know I'm gonna be. Thankfully,
and the kombinis are cheap and delicious, and you're gonna eat a lot because you're walking a lot, right?
Yeah. So like one thing I was worried about and then not worried about at the same time was the amount of sodium I intake. So I'm like a pretty like strict diet. So like I was like, oh, like I'm gonna be eating so much like sodium because of the like ramen and stuff like that. But I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter because like the next day I'm walking 9 miles, so it's like I'm gonna shed it. It doesn't even. It's not going to affect me at all. So I don't have to worry about it. But I'm definitely going to be like eel on that one place. So whatever that place is, like I'm definitely going to try eel.
Hamamatsu.
Yeah, and actually, I tried eel for the first time in 2019, and gosh, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
You mean unagi?
Really like
Japanese
eel.
Unagi.
It was like, was it? It was. Wait, what is that?
Well, Japanese, the eel that we were referring to before is a freshwater eel called unagi. That's what.
Okay, I wasn't sure what type of eel.
That's the main eel.
It might have been that.
Yeah, most of the time when you're getting eel in Japan, you're getting unagi. Although there are a couple of other types you can get with sushi and stuff like that. Let's see. And then I got a question from Englandese. Do I need an account? Sorry, click the link, but it took me to the page. So, guys, how does it work with Discord? Do you have to like create a little account in Discord? I think so, huh?
Yeah, you have to. You have to create an account, but they can use it web based. So like you can use Discord without downloading anything. You can just use it on the web.
Oh, right. So just bring up the page, and then you click on. I think there's like a little thing. You click on the thing, and then I'll show you. Right, because if you go over here,
sign up.
What? Yeah. So if you can see on the screen, Englandese, I'm going to make your comment go away. I'll refresh the Going Alone page, and after 2 seconds, the Discord banner the thing will come up. Here it comes. 1,000, 2, 1,000. There it is. And if I click on the link to join the Discord, it comes up to this page, and all you do is accept invite. Did you see that? If you see that, then click accept invite, and I think that you're in right at that point, right? I think.
Yeah, that should be it. After they created an account, that should be it.
Yeah, and then
it should be fast, I would say.
Yeah, and then just go down and look for we're in the. There's a whole bunch of channels, and at the very bottom there's 2 voice channels, and we're all in the on air. Just click on the on air, and you will be in with Erica.
Your voice will be forever immortalized on YouTube.
and then you'll also be a member of the Discord, and you can come and hang out. We have a lot of fun, so come and hang out and share pictures and funny stories. And then not
so
unagi, yes.
I've
Okay,
been
go
thinking
ahead.
too. I'm not. This is just an idea, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I would really like to do this trip walking with a mix of walking and rollerblading. Like that
Why
would be
not?
so cool.
Why not? But
Yeah, but like I couldn't.
you got to have disco
I
music.
just don't. Yeah,
Do it.
exactly.
And,
Yeah.
and I think we have a guest. Englenice, are you here? Is that you? Moist Turnip Gaming?
Hello.
Hey.
He's. I think
And
you're
excuse me,
muted.
virtual. Sorry, Mr. Kurt.
Oh, excuse me.
I also want to say to like possibly stock up on some bentos, homemade bentos, so that way you won't feel bad eating so many ramen during your trip.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Good
to avoid
advice.
as much junky food as possible, if possible.
Good
Yeah.
advice. Erica, what's your
Yeah.
favorite bento? If you can recommend a particular bento.
Like I just like rice balls.
What's your favorite rice ball?
Oh yeah,
Mine is
just rice
umeboshi
balls.
and tuna.
I never had umeboshi, but I would want umeboshi filled rice balls one day. I would just like this traditional kombu and gohan rice ball.
I'd like that
And you
too.
can buy those. You can buy those at the 7-Eleven.
Oh, of course. Oh my gosh. The
course.
selection.
It's
That's
like heaven.
That's like asking if you can get a Big Mac at McDonald's.
Okay.
It's like the centerpiece. You walk into a 7-Eleven or any konbini, you'll walk in the door, the thing will open, the door will open, and you'll hear the "Hi irashaimase," and or "Hi irashaimase," and then you straight across, right across from you is the refrigerated section with the onigiri right there, hanging out there, and it's so good. And they just stock that up all day long. It's so good. Just every kind you can imagine.
Will they like microwave it for you?
No.
Like, do they like microwave stuff?
Now, don't tell that to the police officers because they'll throw you in jail if you suggest microwaving your onigiri.
Oh yeah.
No,
that's a guarantee. They'll arrest you on the spot.
That is like asking if you want to microwave your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right?
Oh, you guys don't? You guys don't?
No. Do you?
No, thank you.
You
don't? I'm willing to try.
Wait, the better question is, do you?
Don't. All I'm gonna say is, don't knock it till you try it.
Okay.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say.
I'll just let that go. I'll just leave that sitting. Leave that sitting right there. Although I would love to be I would love to be in the konbini when you buy your onigiri and walk over to the microwave and put it in. I want to.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we hear you now. Hi, Moist Turnip Gaming.
Hey.
Is that you, Englenice?
That's me. How are you?
Wonderful.
Hey.
Let me sing. Let's have a little bit of excitement that he's here. Let's have a little music to celebrate.
Sorry about that. I just tried to figure this out.
You did. Look at you. And you've got a camera going and everything.
Yeah.
What's the story about Moist Turnip Gaming? What's the story?
Oh, that's just a channel I made for fun. I was doing it in my spare time. It's just a while I was playing games, I wanted to do something other than that. So I made videos, no big deal. But
okay, did you?
I realized I made that channel on the Discord, but it was a while ago, so I completely forgot about it.
No,
When I clicked your link, it kind of took me back to that channel.
Oh, good. So it brought it back to life.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Now brace yourself. I don't know if you caught the last part of the conversation. Remember, we were saying before that we thought that Virtual would have no problem with the police, right? I think we finally stumbled on something that he might have an issue. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
We were talking about, Erica brought up getting onigiri at the convenience store, right, at 7-Eleven, and Virtual was asking about microwaving his onigiri.
What? What?
I know it's not.
All I'm saying is that the option there. That's all I'm saying.
Well, technically, yes. If you wanted to ask the staff to microwave your onigiri, they will do. but I wouldn't recommend it.
I told him I wanted to be in the store and watch that happen, right? I wanted to watch the staff's reaction.
I'd pay to watch that happen. I'd pay for that.
Please make a video of that
Okay,
happening.
That'd be
Yeah,
viral
put a
video.
GoPro.
That's a million
Yeah.
views right there.
You might wind up in the
Yeah.
police station for that one.
Yeah,
Possibly,
definitely.
yeah.
I think that's an instant go to jail card. Yeah.
I mean, imagine if they caught you stealth camping with a microwaved onigiri. That's a deportation straight away.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay,
definitely.
Okay, that's the title of this video, okay? Stealth camping with a microwave onigiri. Onigiri. I'm gonna.
And
Yeah.
believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, but that is kind of what happens, right? I mean, foreigners come to our respective countries, right? And they do things that would roughly be the equivalent, and hey, who knows? Like you said, virtual, don't knock it till you tried it, right?
Well, actually, on that subject, I will say, because you said you were going to Tokyo. When I was working in Tokyo, and bearing in mind I live in the countryside in Yamaguchi, I bought a bento. I think it was a pasta bento and some bolognese or whatever. And in the countryside, they just ask you, like, do you want it heating up? And you'd say yes or no. But in Tokyo, at the 7-Eleven, there was like 5 or 6 microwaves to the side, and you have to do it yourself. And bearing in mind, at that time, I didn't know how to use the microwaves. I couldn't read the Japanese on the on the buttons, and I overcooked my bento like a lot. Let's just put it that way. And so yeah, I was pretty surprised. But if you're in the countryside or somewhere a little bit further away, they'll usually just ask you. So if you take a bento to the counter and they say something, just say "onegaishimasu," and they'll heat it up for you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's an easy way of doing it.
And
Okay.
And not that much Des is saying gaijin bonus. Nobody will complain even about microwaving your onigiri. Okay, they might not talk to you after that. LOL.
my advice would be just to run out the konbini. Just run. Just go after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely. Yeah, okay, yes, I'll make sure. I never said I was gonna do it. I just said if it's an option.
But you
okay.
But don't you think
technically it is? Yeah.
Erica and Moist turn up gaming Englandese. Don't you think?
Yeah, sorry.
Don't you think though that basically his demeanor, his character, his courteousness is just going to carry him through everything, and you're not going to have much of any problem at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Don't worry.
Yeah. There's some horror stories, but they're few and far between. Don't worry about that. Honestly, if I was going to give any advice, just go for it.
Well,
what horror stories? Because Kurt brushed over last time we talked about this trip. He just brushed over oh yeah, and the giant centipedes and blah blah blah. And I'm like, whoa, back up. Giant centipedes.
They're not that giant. Then honestly, I've had a few in the house. In fact, the room I'm in right now, but they're not that big. I mean,
what about spiders though?
As well.
Spiders?
Actually, Kurt, I'll say this right.
What?
I want to say this.
What?
You made many videos on huntsman spiders.
Yeah.
And, back in the day, long time ago, when I was in the UK,
yeah,
and I was with my girlfriend, who's now my wife. Your videos made the huntsman spiders look so big,
right?
And I was like, oh my, because I hate spiders, but
right.
intrigued, but I hated them. And when I came to Japan, I mean, I've been here 4 years now, and I've never seen an actual big spider.
Really?
A big, not a big spider. In the UK, they're much bigger, and I was so surprised.
But you're in the countryside,
I don't
right?
know if it's the area. Yeah. I don't know if it's the area that I'm in. I'm near the sea, so maybe that's a factor. Like you were in the mountains most of the time. So
you would know them if
I
you
just
see
never
them.
saw a big spider.
I mean
yeah, huntsman spiders, right?
Yeah, and it runs. You haven't had them inside your house running up and down the walls?
Oh yeah, they're very fast, but they're just not big.
Oh, just not big. Okay,
That's what I'm
just
saying.
smaller size.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wait, like this big, maybe?
Yeah, that's probably. So my wife tells me I exaggerate everything about 30%. So that looks about right.
Yeah, it's. But I just wanted to put the. But I found those videos fascinating, and when I moved over here, my mother was telling me, "Oh, you're not going to survive long if you don't like spiders." And
So they don't bother you though? You having those things running around inside the house?
no, not
You're
not
in the
really. No.
countryside,
The centipedes all eat them all, so don't worry about it.
so you're
Oh.
no the centipedes
That's
that
a
you've
joke,
seen
but-
are they there's the house centipede
The
too.
mukade.
There's
Mukade.
there's two main
Yeah.
types of centipedes in Japan, right? There's the house centipede with the kind of the legs that get the kind of long legs.
Oh,
almost
not that. Yeah, I've seen those about, but you're on about mukade, right? The poisonous ones.
Yes, you've had those in your house too.
Yeah, and they always come in pairs, by the way. So if you do see one, there's another one around.
Oh,
So make sure to kill both.
I didn't know.
Because we have children in the house, so it's pretty. Yeah, they always like a mating couple, basically.
I didn't know that. Are you close to rice fields or
Wow.
anything? Or
Yeah, there's a couple of rice fields down the road and the sea, and there's a few there's a mountain opposite me, like maybe 100 feet that way.
Sounds
So-
nice.
Yeah, it's nice, but not in the summer.
What?
I'm looking
Excuse
forward
me,
to winter.
Moist,
Sorry, go ahead.
Turnip Gaming.
Englandese. Sorry, yeah, it's the
Oh,
wrong name.
sorry. Excuse me, Miss Linguini. I was wondering if we could oh yeah, my name's Erica, by the way, and I was wondering
Nice to meet you.
if we could teach Mr. Richo here some Japanese because he stated that he's having trouble.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
not even trouble. Not even. I'm not having trouble because I haven't even started. Can't have
Okay,
trouble if you haven't tried.
Well, bearing in mind, I'm not a Japanese teacher, and I'm pretty sure Kurt isn't either. But we can do our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I found a device that like you put in your ear and it like translates Japanese in like real time. So if someone's talking to you in Japanese, it translates into English in real time. And then if they use the other piece, when I speak English, it translates to Japanese in real time.
Okay. Stop the presses. When reality starts resembling fiction, that's a babble fish. From the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right?
But like, I think that would be. I thought about it. I'm like, would that be considered like me being lazy and not wanting to learn the language, and thus being kind of disrespectful?
I think it's fine. But I want to.
Oh, please don't do that.
Can I ask? Sorry, I got it into the stream a bit late, but can I ask where you're going in Japan, or where you plan on going in Japan?
Starting in Tokyo and hitting every city along the way until I reach. I'm not sure if you're looking at my stream. If you have my stream open, I can tell you exactly. I'll show you.
Yo, you're muted.
Do you have the stream open?
You're muted, England.
No, yeah, sorry, I'm looking. I can see it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
So I started in Tokyo. Ignore this inland one. Ignore this. Just ignore that.
Okay.
So
you're on the
going
coast.
up along, yeah, all along the coast. Yeah, trying to stay on the beach as much as possible, and then sort of getting to Nagoya, but not quite because I couldn't find any places to stealth camp in Nagoya. So I'm just going to camp out. Where is it? Here, on this like beach, and the airport is right here. So, which
Now
I'm assuming this is an international. Yeah, international airport.
Go zoom in on that one. That one might be tricky.
That's
And-
that's
That's
I
pretty-
mean, let's just hope the police aren't watching this stream for this
Yeah.
particular point. I wouldn't
I want to see that.
I wouldn't
beach.
recommend.
that. You might, if there's no lights, maybe you might. You know what? You might get away with that if there's no lights.
You know, I've
I haven't
stealth camped in England a few times, and my advice would be, if you're going to do something like that, especially in Japan, would be simply this: go there as late as possible and get out as early as possible.
Oh, that's exactly what we were
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and-
plan.
I already. Yeah,
That way you have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to come back
Yeah.
to Erica's great idea. Erica, what do you think if we've just imparted one good word or phrase to virtual tonight? What do you think would be a good one would be? in Japanese? Erica, I think you're muted.
Sumimasen.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Or ano shimasu.
Yes,
And
shitsureshimasu.
what do those mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut in. If anyone is still talking,
Just answer.
What do those mean? What does that mean?
Excuse me and bad manners.
Excuse me.
Sumimasen is excuse me. I would honestly. It depends on the situation, but if it's something like you think is serious, just say bow, give a little bow, and say gomen nasai.
Yeah.
Gomen nasai. But sumimasen is the common phrase, and it would be.
Between those two,
Yeah.
sumimasen
like
and gomen nasai, you're covered in just about every faux pas.
Pretty much.
Just keep repeating both of them over and over again, right? And bow a lot.
With a slight bow, yeah.
And make sure when you're bowing, you don't look them in the eye, right? Just look down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because Japanese people don't like eye contact.
Yeah. Kurt, you're making this sound so scary.
Well, no. This is what I'm hoping. This is what I wanted.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it isn't.
But this is what I wanted, though. I need some. I'm very naive when it comes to this trip. So I need people just to tell it to me as it is in black and white. Like there is a chance that you may get stopped by the police, and then when that happens, I need to know this.
English is absolutely right, though.
Want to be totally.
It's not. It's not as scary as I might be making it out to be. You're going to have a fine time. You might have one or two run-ins with the police, but you're gonna be fine as long as you're not doing something egregious, right? I mean, camping out on some beach somewhere is not gonna be a big problem.
Let's put it this way. When I was, I mentioned before in the comments, I was on top of a mountain, and that night was extremely foggy. Like you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. And I was by myself on top of a mountain, this random gaijin who's just lying in his car. I was resting after work, and I had about an hour before I had to go home, so I was resting, trying to avoid the wife. Hope she's not listening. But basically, I was just relaxing, and the police. It was an unmarked car, and 3 policemen came out of the car, and they ran. Oh, not all of them, but one of them ran to my door and was knocked on the door, and I was like, "Oh my god, okay." I opened the door because. I thought it was a civilian, to be honest.
Right.
And I said, is everything okay? Well, they asked me something. I can't remember what they asked me. I said, daijoubu desu ka? Like, is everything okay? And they were like, oh, we're checking, because they saw I was a foreigner. So they all came and they were like, oh, we're checking you're okay, because it was a kind of a weird situation. So bearing in mind, I'm in a very strange position. The police are, very nice, very polite, like no problem. I cracked a few jokes with them, like, oh, I'm resting, I'm just trying to be away from the wife for a bit. They understood. they basically
everything was cool.
You can. And they asked me for my residency card. So I said, I got my wallet and I gave them my driver's license and my residency card, which is a permanent residency card. And I explained to them that I'm working for the Kyoin Kuinkai, which is the school board, and that I'm married to my wife is Japanese and we live down the road. And that was it. It was very easy. If you're really straightforward and just honest about what you're doing, then they're not going to have a problem with you.
Yeah.
And even if you're stealth camping, I mean, in my advice, I would say just tell them the truth. Like, oh, I'm traveling, but I couldn't find a hotel and I had to stay here for that night. Like, I had no choice because I was tired. Something like that. Just be honest.
Great line. That's a great way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be honest and all right.
But then the gears start going into my head, and I'm thinking, if I'm in that situation, and I say, oh, I just couldn't find a place to a hotel to sleep in, and I was really tired, but I just so happened to have a tent.
Well, yeah. You could say that, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're, for example, you could say you're traveling to different campgrounds, but you obviously want to stay in hotels. This is a backup plan.
Yeah,
they're not going to question that. You're a foreigner traveling on the coast, by yourself. I'm assuming they're not going to question that.
Yes, by myself.
Yeah, you're going to be fine. Not that much. Des adds makes a comment. Don't bring weed.
Yeah, that's a
Oh
good
yeah, I
idea.
don't
Good,
smoke.
very, very good
Yeah,
suggestion.
I don't do that.
And if you do manage to, then come pay me a visit. I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Hey, what do you think?
But yeah, don't obviously bring anything like that.
English, what do you think of this idea? I've never done this, but I saw somebody do this on YouTube. A foreigner do this. He stayed the night in a on the grounds of a Shinto shrine. You know how some of those Shinto shrines are there's like nobody really ever seems to go visit. He seemed to be pulling that off. To me, it seemed kind of iffy. It seemed like somebody might notice you, but what do you think?
Well, I mean, it depends on where you are, obviously. But I mean, in my advice, I wouldn't do that because there are the old guys that come up early in the morning, and usually you'll find that if you just travel around Japan in the daytime and you go to those shrines, you won't find anyone there. But there's a reason why they still have electricity, and there's a reason why it's not completely overgrown, and that's because the old guys go up there early in the morning. Old people love to wake up early in the morning. So you're not all old people, but I'm saying, like, you know, they go up there early in the morning, and if you're camping there and they see a foreigner, I'm not saying they're going to call the police. They'll probably just try to talk to you or something, but there's a risk that somebody might be like, what the hell's going on?
And you know, I just had a thought. I'm embarrassed that I even brought this up because it's like sleeping in somebody's church, right? I mean, gee.
Yeah, basically.
That's how I'm looking at it.
It can be a bit
that's how I look
disrespectful.
at it.
Yeah.
And
the only time I visit a Shinto shrine. Sorry, carry on.
I'm sorry. And it's actually kind of disrespectful because basically they're basically practicing religious aspects, so it's pretty disrespectful in a way.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, how dare you, Kurt?
Yes.
How dare you, Kurt?
Yes.
How dare you suggest that
Kurt, I witnessed you. I witnessed you in one of your videos.
Yeah.
In a shrine
with a spider
in the mountains.
With a big spider.
Near
big.
the I think it was the Long Bear Mountain, maybe.
Yeah.
And
I didn't sleep in it, did I?
I'm just joking, but yeah, it's basically the only time I go to a shrine is with my baby. That's it. I'm gonna be honest.
Right, for the
because if I have a child, then
the
they wouldn't wonder why I'm stealth camping.
So you go there for New Year's with your family?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Nice. I mean, I do visit. I mean, that was a joke, but I do visit shrines. I do find places, but I'll be honest with you. I don't really have the time, but also the balls like you did when you were traveling through these certain places, because I know for a fact that my phone's going to go dead and I'm going to get lost, and I'm not a big fan of bears.
Yeah, it's really easy to do.
I was more scared of bears, but Kurt's like, no, you should be more scared about centipedes than bears.
Mukade, and most hornets. But I mean, if you're going in May, then just Inoshishi, because the bears ain't even that active.
Yes.
The Inoshishi, the hornets aren't active. But I've come across, in fact, my third week in Japan, I came across a wild boar when I was bike riding. I was going down the road, and it just darted out in front of me, and it was huge. And when I say huge, I mean it was like a bear. It was the size of a small bear.
Yeah, they can get really, really big,
and they really kill people. Yeah, listen.
They do. Yeah.
Listen to these words. These are wise words. Forget about the centipedes. It's the boars and it really is the bears. The bears are dangerous in Japan. They're more aggressive than the black bears in the
Asiatic black bears.
Yeah, they're nasty. But what do you think in spring? What do you think the main danger is going to be?
Me?
No, for him traveling around in the springtime. Is it going to be the boars and the bears?
The boars, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely the boars. Yeah, the bears are far and few between, especially if you're going the coastway. In fact, if you're going the coastway, I wouldn't worry about bears at all.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah,
to be honest. Yeah,
I saw one.
Let's be honest.
I saw one.
They're in the mountains.
Yeah, it was. It was about 5 miles inland. So it was. Huh. Well,
just make sure to bring bear repellent.
Yeah, there's no harm in being safe. You know.
You might not be able to bring it with you. I don't know if you can bring that on the plane, but you can get it once you're here if you find like an outdoor store.
Yeah, get it in Tokyo as soon as you land, or whenever, but in Tokyo.
Yeah,
it's easy to get.
Well, virtual. Did we hopefully help you with a little bit tonight? We with a couple of ideas, added Jumbo Encho and a few more convenience stores, and Erica's taught you 2 words to use. I think we might have lost him.
I think he may have lost connection.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Oh, right.
But coming off mute. So and well, that's happening. Anglonese, what's up with you for the weekend? What are your plans in Japan? You got 1 day left.
Well,
right?
I'm working. I've just finished work, and I will. My son is sleeping right now. He'll be awake in half an hour, and then I'll take him to the park, Azure Park, which is got all the kids slides and things. He loves that. And then basically, Kurt, in a way, I'm living the life you lived when you came over with Emily, because he's just about to turn 3.
Wow.
So I'm kind of at that stage right now,
Wow, I know.
So
It's kind of
it's,
a deja vu when you started describing this nap and park afterwards, and
yeah.
wow.
And apart from that, I've got to study a bit. I'm studying Japanese, so apart from that, not much really. Tomorrow's pretty much the same schedule.
Yes.
How about you? I mean, you mentioned you were looking for a house. Have you found a house yet?
We did. Yeah. In fact, I just signed the. We're not buying. We're just renting. I signed the lease. Finished signing the lease on it today. So we get the keys on the 1st of November, and then I've got 1 more week of work left. I quit my job, and which is really scary because I don't have a start date for my new job yet. So my last day of work is Friday, and I don't know when I'm going to start. So I'm faced with an unplanned holiday of who knows how long. So, and I'm a little bit anxious.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
The chips will fall where they may, so just enjoy it, and it will happen.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
How about you?
Happy for you.
Thank you. How about you, Erica? What are you going to do for the weekend?
Well, I'm going to downtown Disney tomorrow with a friend of mine.
Nice. What's your
And of course, I'm sorry, Mr. Kurt. Of course, I've been thinking about you when you said you went to Disneyland with Emily, her boyfriend Chris, and Yumiko-san.
That's right. What is your favorite thing in downtown Disney? You gonna have lunch there?
Everything.
Yeah.
To be honest. And also, I was wondering if I can get to know Mr. Inglanese.
Sure.
Well.
No problem. Oh, but sorry, can I ask you a question very quickly? Are you in America or Japan, or where are you from?
I'm in America.
Oh, America. Okay, great.
And can I just add something real quick? I just wanted,
yeah.
Erica, please feel free to call me just Kurt if you like.
Yeah, my name is Dennis, by the way.
Okay.
Whatever makes you feel most comfortable, Erica. But I just wanted to offer that out there to you. But yeah, go ahead. You wanted to get to know Eric better.
Well, it's just that I just wanted to be polite to both of you, and also our other guest is back.
Yes.
Yeah, my audio just completely, like just like went out. I don't know why.
Well, I just want to say that I really like the UK, and I really like Harry Potter.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And I like scones.
Oh.
That's what counts. That's what counts.
And tea.
I also like that.
And tea, and I'm also wondering if you met the Queen of England before.
I've never met the Queen, but I did stand outside of her house for a couple of hours, and I did see her come out of the gates. She was coming out of the gates in the limousine, or the long car. What's it called? There's a lot of cars. My English is gone. Kurt helped me out.
Limo.
A lot of cars. Well, there's a lot of cars coming out at one time. What's it called?
Motorcade.
Oh, convoy.
Motorcade.
Convoy?
Yeah, convoy, motorcade. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I saw the Queen and whatnot, but I've never unfortunately spoke to her.
Was she
But
waving?
it's she was waving. Yeah. So if I was to recommend, that was actually when I was getting my visa to come to Japan. She was doing that at the same time, and the Japanese embassy is next to Buckingham Palace, so I was very lucky. But I would recommend, if you ever go to the United Kingdom, to go to Watford, where they have the Harry Potter studio, and I went in 2017, and it's got all of the original props and everything. So and it's very, very easy to get to from London. So please go if you ever go. I recommend it.
Yes, and my sister is a tea fanatic. She likes all tea, especially Earl Grey.
Oh, me too. That's one of my favorites.
You can find that in all hotel rooms in the UK. No problem. You'll have the time of your life.
Okay, Englandese, and this is a chance for us to get to know him a little better, Erica. I have a question. You missed. This is my second stream for the day. My earlier stream, we had a question, which was about English toast. I was mentioning that when I was in England, I was so surprised that my toast was cooked on one side. Is that a thing?
What?
One side.
Yes.
What?
I was staying in a hotel directly across the street from Windsor Castle. I could see it across the way, and I went downstairs to get the buffet, and the toast was cooked on one side. And I was thinking, is that like an English thing? And then I learned that Sting. So we looked it up, and I learned that's how Sting likes his toast.
If anyone gave me toast that was cooked on one side, I would give it them back.
Okay.
That's not something that I'm not going to eat toast on one. No.
So it's not.
No. That's a crime against humanity. It's not an English thing at all. That is ridiculous.
What part of England are you from?
I think. Are you sure that they maybe forgot to just cook? Because we usually put it in a toaster, and in a hotel they have it in the oven. Or something, so it's always cooked on both sides. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Maybe this was the equivalent of putting onigiri in a microwave. I don't know.
Hey, there you go.
Maybe. Sorry. Maybe they made the toast specifically for a particular meal. Like if you crack an egg on the top and then, or something. I'm just assuming, but then the bottom part is cooked. Like that kind of thing. Maybe that's the only explanation I can give you. But no, toast should be cooked on both sides.
I bet the chefs
that's why it's
out there were just saying, "Hey, let's play a joke on that American bloke, right? We're gonna toast this toast on one side."
And someone once played that joke on Sting, but he liked it.
Yeah.
Jokes.
And can I ask you a question, real quick, Kurt? Real quick.
Of course.
In England, we have bacon, right? It's not straight like the American style.
Right.
But in Japan, it's straight like the American style. It's kind of in strips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it just tastes like rubber. It doesn't taste like bacon at all. What's the difference between that and America?
It's about the same, I think.
Really?
The bacon, yeah. The bacon in America, we cook it really crispy. Or less many.
Yeah, us too, yeah.
And it's overly salted. I'm sorry.
Yes, very salty. The Japanese, I remember the Japanese stuff it kind of like felt like it wasn't really even cooked. It was like very limp, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, no matter how much I cooked it, it wouldn't cook. If I just keep, I don't know what's going on there. But unless you put it into very small.
With the onigiri.
I might just do that. I might just do it. Yeah. I think we've learned something tonight.
Virtually, you're never gonna live that. You're never gonna live that down.
I'm never gonna. I've doomed myself. For doom.
Virtual. If you ever make it down to Yamaguchi, if you make it that far, if you really persevere, I don't know exactly where you're going, but
Yamaguchi. Is that along the coast?
That's the bottom of Honshu, yeah. But it'll eventually be on the coast, but you've got to travel like half the country to get there.
Yeah.
Yamaguchi.
Say it again.
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi.
Just look at the main island of Honshu, and it's right at the bottom, or the west, as the Japanese would say.
And not that much, Des. Congratulations on finally getting out of bed. He left a note. Good for you. Now you need to go get some bacon and some onigiri. What do you, so you Yamaguchi.
Okay.
What are you recommending down there? Hold on. Will you do that? I got to grab a cup of water. Hold on. Go ahead.
There's a lot to recommend. Yeah. We Yamaguchi is famous, really, I suppose, for its history.
Oh, Yamaguchi! I found it. I found it on the map. I found it. Here it is. I'm definitely not. Okay, I will be going there on my second trip to Japan because that's where I'm going to start walking in Nagoya, then go to Osaka, and then hopefully make it to Yamaguchi. Hopefully.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my second trip. Yeah, so I'm doing this like in chunks, So.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Well, if
that'll be
let me know if you're in the area, and I'll pick you up.
Oh wait, is that
You
where
won't
you
have to
live?
walk
Yes.
too far.
You live in
Yes,
Yamaguchi?
that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Oh, and excuse me, I'm sorry. And make
Yeah,
sure
go ahead.
to try some takoyaki in Osaka. It's really tasty.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, what
And
is that?
Takoyaki. Actually, I'll give you. Takoyaki is a famous food, and it's octopus balls. But they don't
Fun to
just do
say.
octopus; they do like
Oh,
sausage
Fun
and
to
cheese.
say.
But I would
wait a
recommend
minute.
also Osaka style okonomiyaki. But if you get to Hiroshima, try the Hiroshima okonomiyaki. I personally think Hiroshima's better, but they're both good. It's a
Okay,
Japanese
do they
pancake.
give it to you? It's like really, really hot. It's like super hot on the inside, and it's
Well,
like
You cook it
yes.
yourself sometimes.
You can cook it yourself, yeah, but I don't
because
recommend that.
I've had it once, in the town next Toronto.
Are you talking about the octopus
I've had
balls
it
or
once.
the okonomiyaki?
Yes, the octopus balls. I've had it
Yeah.
before,
Yeah,
and they gave it to me, and it had like this like very thin. I don't know what it was. It almost looked like tissue paper type. It's edible though, but it was so hot the
Oh,
tissue paper stuff was like dancing, and it looked like it was
oh,
alive. And it
Oh,
was like,
that's the
oh, that's the
okonomiyaki.
bonito flakes.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
they're
or
dead fish
something.
flake. The fish flakes obviously dead.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
heat,
but
the
it's like
heat,
moving
Magic.
and
the heat
stuff.
makes it move.
Yeah, it's super cool. And I was like, wow, this is like really interesting. And then I took a whole one of the I bit into it, and yeah, it was very, very hot. Extremely hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's better to be
Those-
hot than cold. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And if if it gets cold, you can always microwave it.
There you,
There you go.
it sounds like you got the real deal. If you got the bonito flakes and everything, that's nice. That was
Yeah.
not in
this
Japan. That was somewhere. Where was that?
No, that was in Toronto. That was in Toronto here,
Wow.
Canada, the next city over from me. One of the biggest cities in Canada. Yeah, that was
Oh yeah,
pretty
I had a
good.
friend who lived in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Hey, so
Yeah,
we were kind of.
they
Well, go ahead.
didn't. Sorry, go on, Kurt.
Oh,
Go on, Kurt.
You said they didn't do what in Toronto? Was it a Japanese festival?
Oh no! We have a bunch of Japanese. We have a street in Toronto just dedicated to like Asian culture and stuff. Spadina Avenue. It's all Asians, like seafood markets and vegetable markets, and like a bunch of like Japanese bars and stuff like that. Yeah. And
Hey.
so we just stopped by one of the bars. It was actually a sake, bar or something like that. And yeah, and on their
the
little
drink.
menu they had the octopus balls, and I tried it. It was pretty good.
I have a suggestion for you. I'd love to hear what the others think as well. While you're in Japan, how do you feel? I don't know if you drink, but how do you feel about like in the evening popping into little izakayas or little bars and maybe having a drink? You might get to meet some neat locals. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Oh, go on. Yeah. What do you guys think? Sorry.
Okay, well, I have to go soon, so I'll end it with this answer. I would recommend going into a small local, if you can find one, I'm sure, but a karaoke bar. You don't need to sing, but it's basically an izakaya, but people are always drunk and they're always in good spirits. So you don't need to worry about, usually like in an izakaya, they're not usually that genki, so to speak. They're not usually they're just out there for a bit of a drink. But in a karaoke bar, they're definitely there for a party. And if a foreigner walks in, even if you can't speak any Japanese, they're going to be friendly to you. It doesn't matter where you are in Japan. They're just going to be, you're going to have a fun time. I can promise you that. As long as you don't mind the smell of smoke, because there'll be a lot of smoke in there.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, cigarette smoke really bothers me.
Oh, you're gonna have a
I'm
little.
like a prude.
Definitely
I'm a total
avoid that.
prude. Yeah, I'm a total prude when it comes to like smoking and drinking.
It's better now than it was a decade or so back, right, Englandese? But I mean, it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
hard
definitely.
to avoid.
To be honest with you, it was a couple of years ago since I've been in one, and the local Joyful, which is like a Denny's or a Coco's or something like that kind of thing. It's only like in the Chugoku area, so my area, but they had smoking until last year. They stopped smoking. Yeah, so I remember England stopped smoking in public areas in 2008 or 2007. And so they're a bit behind, but it's just their culture. So now they've stopped it. So maybe in the bars they have stopped smoking by law, but it depends on where you are in the country, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to head off. Sorry, I have to go take care of the little one. But it's great to meet you all.
Eric, it was wonderful to have you drop by.
It was nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Sorry if I intruded or something.
No,
but
absolutely not. That's what this is all for. And thank you for joining the Discord.
Being rude.
We hope to have you back anytime that you want.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love it. I mean, I've been watching your videos, Kurt, for a long time. So thank you for all your input. You really helped me out when I came over here because I love the countryside, and most vloggers were talking about the city. So it was great to have your videos at hand.
I'm so glad.
And I hope Yumiko and Emily are okay, and I'll speak to you all soon.
All right. Thank you so much, Eric.
Dennis.
Dennis, sorry. Off to a great start.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care.
Thanks, Dennis.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
See you, man.
Bye.
So, Eric, I was just thinking, we were saying just a moment ago, we're gonna have to teach virtual another Japanese word. What do you think is a good word to know when you're drinking beer?
Well,
I don't think I have to worry about that because I don't drink.
Okay.
oh yeah.
Tea. Kanpai.
私はいいです。
Oh, いいです。
でも、ありがとうございます。
Good one.
Like, no, I'm good. I'm okay, but thank you though.
Well, how about
water?
Just say oolong cha.
Yeah.
Oolong cha.
Chinese tea.
What's?
Well, most people if you're going drinking with on a drinking party and you don't drink alcohol, you can have oolong cha, and
oh yeah.
What is it? Kocha? So ne?
Yeah.
No, just
I think.
And then it'll come in and it comes in like a glass, and it's just a glass of Chinese tea, and it's really good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm a huge tea drinker.
Mugi cha.
Really big tea drinker.
Is it mugi cha?
So am I.
Yeah. Mugi cha.
I think I've even had that. I think I've had that once before, and it was like the real thing. Like somebody, I worked with a chef long time ago, and he gave me some, and he was from Japan, and it was like this herbal tea, but it was like nothing I've ever had here in Canada. And he's like, no, this is like the real thing. This is like from Japan.
And Walper Style says, I arrived a little late. LOL. Well, we're glad you're here. Feel free to come join us in the Discord if you like. I'll put a link up there. But I'm going to probably sign off in just a bit because 11 p.m.
Yeah, it's getting late for you.
We didn't get a chance to ask you. So we were asking Erica, while you were having technical problems, virtual Erica said we were asking what we're going to do tomorrow or the weekend. Erica's going to head to downtown Disney, so she'll just be up the road from me. Erica, we're going to have to get together.
Really?
We're going to have to get together one of these times and actually meet. What are you going to do virtual this weekend?
I'm going to be doing my walk tomorrow, my 9-mile walk in the park, and then just chilling on Sunday, do some woodworking. I'm building a desk, so I'm in the middle of finishing the painting on it and stuff like that. But yeah, not much. Just can't really do really right now because of COVID and the whole lockdown and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
just been taking it easy. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's fascinating.
That's fun though. You're going to this is Disney World?
No, downtown Disney. So it's closer to Disneyland, but I have went to Disney World in 2018.
Oh, that's in Florida, right?
Nope, California. Or World is in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
World is in Florida.
But
okay,
she's here in California. She's my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Are you in Orange County? Are you in Orange County, Erica?
Well, I'm in LA County. I'm in LA County.
Okay, but yeah, the border's right there, right? So you're right, probably close.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, but I like Canada.
Yeah, I like Canada too. I really like Canada. I want to actually move to the States for the longest time, but I want to actually move somewhere where it doesn't snow ever.
No, please stay in Canada. It's so serene.
I'm so sick of the snow. I really, really hate the snow, and I just really want to live somewhere where I haven't landed on a place yet, but before I'm 40, I would like to have a place where either a getaway. I leave for the winter months in Canada and then come back in the spring. I just want to leave when it's not snowing. And I'm not joking. I really, really hate the snow here. It's horrible. So if you have any suggestions, I don't know. I just need somewhere to stay for a few.
I'm sorry. Maybe you could have a house out here in California because it barely snows, and I get sad if it doesn't.
Erica,
does it really?
Yeah.
Just in the mountains.
It doesn't.
Yeah, where we are, where Eric and I are, it's pretty much like there's maybe 2 seasons every year. It's hot and warm. I don't think it doesn't really ever. I don't own. I'm sorry, Eric. I talked over you.
No, go ahead.
You don't really, Erica. You own a heavy winter jacket? I don't.
What? Really?
No, I wear shorts all year round.
Oh my god! I wish I could be that way.
What? No, you don't?
I'm sorry. I'm overexcited.
Oh wow. Okay, because it would be really easy for me to get a place in the States. My mom is from LA. She's like Canadian now. She transferred. She's a Canadian now. But I think it would be really easy for me to get dual citizenship in the States.
Yeah.
The word California just sounds really expensive though.
Oh yeah, it is. People say living in America is an American dream. It is not. You have to pay for everything. You even have to pay for gas in LA. I think your mom would tell you.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. So, but what's my other option? I would go to somewhere in Europe or something like that.
Well,
for the winter months or something.
Well, there's other places in California that aren't so bad. I mean, it depends on how you make a living, right? And but you can live out of the LA greater LA area, and it gets a lot cheaper. But it depends on what you do.
Yeah, and short term too, right? It had to just be a short term rental because I just want to go back.
Right, and then there's other place like
I'd have to go back.
Michael, he's another member of the Discord. He lives in Tennessee, and he's got like a beautiful 5-acre spread there. It's much more reasonable. But if you want to live outside of California,
wow.
Oh, he was posting photos the other day. It's just beautiful. Imagine 5 acres of beautiful land with forests and stuff like that. And,
Oh my gosh. Sounds exactly like Canada. Sounds like everywhere in Canada.
I would love it. I'm intrigued by Canada, especially the upper reaches. I know that I'd probably die, right? I mean, it's probably, it's so much wilderness up there, right?
And cold, it's cold.
Wow.
Especially during the winter. If you're coming up here during the winter, it is. In the wilderness, up north in Canada, it's very It really doesn't give a damn.
It really doesn't give a damn. I like that. Here's some great indifference, right? Okay, how about take this?
Yeah. Yeah. Take the desert, add a bunch of trees and a bunch of bears and wolves. There you go.
And permafrost.
Right? And permafrost. Yeah, well, moose too.
How about
yeah.
Vancouver?
The moose are gigantic.
How about Vancouver?
And beavers too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and beavers too. Yeah. Vancouver, I've never considered Vancouver, but it snows in Vancouver. It snows almost everywhere in Canada. So it's like there's no avoiding it. And I really would like to avoid it. California sounds so perfect. No wonder people like California so much. Gosh, it just dawned on me. No wonder people want to go.
It is a nice
excuse me, Mr. Virtue. I would want to switch places with you. I would take Canada any day.
What's that?
Yeah.
I missed that. What, Erica? I unplugged myself. What did you say?
Oh, she just said she'd take Canada over where she is now any day.
That's because Erica wants the snow, right?
Yeah.
She wants the snow, and
everyone says
kittens.
I was talking to one of my friends from Saudi Arabia, and he's like, the snow is way better than the sand. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's totally not better than the sand because the snow doesn't go away. The snow just doesn't blow away. It stays there. Try driving in it. It's like you have like 40 car pileups on the highway. It's horrible.
And you can't lay in your swimsuit on the sand and get a tan, right? Or you snow
exactly
on the snow. Well, I guess you could, right? It'd probably be a pretty severe burn, right, with all the reflection.
Well, yeah, we have a thing. We have a thing where I guess it's not a thing in California, obviously, but we have a thing where you get in the hot tub, okay? You sit in the hot tub for a few minutes, and then you get out of the hot tub and you dive into the snow.
Erica wants to do that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Right, Erica?
Yeah, we just run around and then you dive back into the hot tub.
Erica's saying, to heck with downtown Disney. I want to make a snow angel out of the hot tub, right, Erica?
That's definitely a thing here in Canada, but yeah.
And I would clear your driveway for you with the big shovel.
Oh yeah, well, we get this. We have to have some of us here in Canada. I do. I have one of those construction bobcats. Those huge bobcats or whatever with the huge. Yeah. I have that to clear snow with.
Oh,
so
we
get a lot of snow.
What do you live on the Ponderosa Ranch or something?
Beverly Hillbillies? What the?
I don't know I'm impressed that you get the reference. The Bonanza, right?
Yeah.
You're not old enough to get that reference.
Yeah, true. I did some research.
I'm impressed. Did you live on a big property or something?
No. I live in the Greater Toronto area, so it's like very urban. It's very urban. Like I can get the train to
clear the driveway.
Well, yeah, but that's in the business. My business is in like 45 minutes east of the city, and that's where it's a steel company.
Oh, I see.
So yeah. So I import and export steel and stuff for like military planes and power transformers and all stuff like that. So I got a bobcat so I can like clear the my yard, huge yard.
Yeah.
Stuff,
wow.
So yeah.
Wow. Well, so you are working outdoors in the cold sometimes, huh?
Oh no. So, well, sometimes just to clear the snow, but all of it's 90% indoors. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to go outside, except when a truck gets stuck in the loading bay, which is really, really annoying because they try to get out and they can't because of the snow, and you have to lay down chains and rocks and stuff like that. It's a huge pain in the ass.
That is no fun.
Yeah.
Not that much.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Geez, the auto mod blocked my message. There's an auto mod? There's some robot blocking your message? I'm sorry to hear that. But Yeah, so you that's tough work putting those chains on in the snow, huh?
Well, yeah. So I have somebody put them on because I just don't want to do it.
Right.
So I just have somebody come on and they install them. They put them on and then they take them off or whatever, and then I just clear the snow myself. And yeah, but hopefully I don't. I really don't want to be doing this anymore. So like very very soon, I want to just hire an employee to do like all this stuff because I just don't want to do this anymore.
I'll do it if I could. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Eric will make Eric will make you a nice hot onigiri right out of the microwave in return.
She's not the only one who is wanted. I had someone from Turkey. I have one of my friends from Turkey, and he wants to leave Turkey really really bad, and he says, please just I'll work for free. I don't even pay me. He's like, just let me live in this. I'll live in your warehouse. Just don't even pay me.
He wants to come to Canada because
he wants to come to Canada really bad. Yeah, he's like, please, like, don't even pay me. You don't even have to. I'm like, I can't have.
That's called. I think that's called a slave.
Yeah. A Turkish slave,
yes,
to be exact.
That's right. I think there's laws against that, right?
Yeah, so that's what I told him. I'm like, I don't think I can legally do that.
Wow.
I mean, that would be great, but I can't do that.
Yeah. Wow.
That's off the book. It's one of the reasons why I'm really open to the Japan. I can literally leave whenever I want, and I'm super grateful for
flexibility.
My situation.
Right.
My situation, but yeah. So,
Well,
yeah. That's why in a perfect world, I would like to leave Canada and never come back because of the snow, purely because of the snow. But I can't because I need to be there for the business, right? Like that's my livelihood, so
right.
I have to be there. Yeah.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm gonna wrap it up and get to bed. But Erica, you too, because you got a big day tomorrow, downtown Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And virtual, you too. You're gonna be up early, and Adam, are you taking the day off tomorrow?
I am sleeping in, and then going for my walk. I'm sleeping until like noon, or like 2 p.m. and then going on my walk. Yeah.
Well, enjoy that walk. Can you believe we did this for 2 hours and 18, almost 19 minutes now? This is the longest.
It's a good live. It's a good live.
Longest one in a while. Yeah. Well, you guys are the stars of the show. Yeah. I'm so glad to have both of you here. It really makes a difference having some friends around to talk to rather than just staring at the camera. So I'm appreciative of both of you joining and the others that joined as well.
Oh yeah, I'm really appreciative of this Discord. That I'm so happy that you started this Discord channel. Like really happy that you started it. This is like long overdue.
Oh, cool.
Same here, Mr. Kurt. It's always a pleasure to hear from you and other people.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That means so much to me. And anybody out there that sees this video, if you would like to join the Discord too, all you need to do is just go to www.goingalone.org or just goingalone.org, this page right here. And when you land on that page, it'll pop up in 2 seconds. Here it comes. For those of you who are watching the screen, you'll see a little thing that'll pop up. There it is. And it says Going Alone Discord. Click here to join the conversation. When you click on that thingy right there, it'll take you to our Discord server where Erica lives and Virtual lives and Dennis lives. Or they don't live, but you know what I mean. And you can join us. You can join us as well. And it's right here. And we're a fun group, and there's all kinds of channels here. We talk about various things, everything from just jokes to nature to science to just about everything. And then down here at the very bottom, there's 2 voice channels. One is Bridge. That's just for daily conversations when we want to talk. And then on air, that means that we're live streaming, and you can join us. And anytime, anybody's welcome. Right, Erica? Right, Virtual?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Highly recommend.
Cool.
We're always open to new friends.
That's right. The only rule is let's just be nice, right? It's
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just be civil and nice.
Be
Yeah.
civil and nice.
Common sense.
Yeah, be you know what? Maybe we should say it's like be like the Japanese, right? Kind of right. They're very courteous.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, that works.
Japanese etiquette. That's our guideline, right? Sumimasen and gomenasai. And kampai. or ides, right? Right, Erica? Ides. Kocha kudasai.
Or mugicha kudasai.
Mugicha kudasai. Yes, mugicha. That's what it is. Mugicha. That's what you ask for virtual. If you're not going to drink, so ask for some mugicha.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And stay away from Hokkaido.
Well, I'm
if
gonna
you
have
don't
to
like the snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Note very taken.
Yeah.
All capital letters.
There
Avoid.
you go.
Yes.
But in the spring you'll be all right. All right.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Alrighty, guys.
Eric,
I'm gonna
you're
be
virtual.
out.
You guys have a great rest of the weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Yeah. You too.
Bye.
See you, Erica.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
And for all of you who have been watching for, gosh, I wonder if anybody's watched the whole 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you so much for joining. Things are about to change. This background here, I'm about to, we're moving soon. I'm soon going to have my own, for the first time since I was a kid, I'm going to have my own room for the first time beginning in sometime in November. And I really look forward. I'm going to do it upright. It's going to have a nice station here with good lighting. Nice background. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll be doing this a whole lot more, and then really incorporating the Discord and all the great people that are out there. And if you're curious, I would love to have you come join us as well, because you're great people too. I'm sure of it. Like I said, the only consideration is Japanese common courtesy, right? All right. Hope we all have a great weekend. It's been a lot of fun, and talk to you on the next live. Take care. Oh, there's some good. Not that much says bye, everybody. Bye, not that much.